Hey! Hey, everybody. Woo! I was just getting a coffee quick and waiting for Mark. Okay, I'm gonna see if Mark's here. Give me a second. Let's turn Mark's mic on. Welcome to the stream, guys. Do you guys all know Mark the Cyborg?
Hello.
Hey, Mark. Oh, hi.
Hi. I think I just lost you again, sound-wise. Oh, wait, you know why? That's why. Okay, wait, now say something?
I am talking to Mark the Cyborg.
Yes, okay, so they can hear you.
Cool.
I was just on my family cam mode, and the source that I added in my couch stream scene did not have the Discord audio that I was going for.
Ah.
But
What's going on, guys? Well, I'm just gonna make sure my guys can hear you. Everybody, hello, first of all. And can you hear Mark the Cyborg? And is the music too loud? Mark, I'm playing copyright-free Christmas music.
Oh, right on.
I hope it's copyright-free. Half the time when they say it is on YouTube, it's not.
Well, I mean, because royalty-free doesn't necessarily mean that people can't manually claim it.
Right.
And I actually had, the movie that I made, I made this independent action horror movie. And I did a bunch of the music myself and a bunch of the music a friend of mine made. And a lot of the loops that I would use for drums in particular, because I'm not really much of a drummer. I had a drum kit, but I didn't really have the mic set up to properly record, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use loops because it'll not make it so that every time I want to record a track, I have to spend 3 days figuring out how I'm gonna get a drum track. And someone claimed me on a song that I wrote and recorded. And because they were trying to be like, yeah, that royalty-free Apple loop, that's in one of my songs. So, you stole that. And I'm like, no.
Well, another thing is sometimes the YouTube will say this, or somebody will put a song out that's copyright-free, and then it's because that's never going away. Like 2 years later, suddenly they change their mind or something happens, and then it's copyright free, and they don't update the description in the video. That happens all the time.
Yeah, someone releases a copyright free song and they didn't realize that it would take off and end up in every video ever, and then they're like, oh, okay, maybe I could use some of that money actually.
Well,
maybe I jumped the gun on the whole copyright free move.
True. Well, I'm gonna chat with my chat for a second, and I do want to come back to you, Mark, because I wanna discuss some. I just have nostalgia for old past Christmases where I got really cool video game stuff, and you know what I mean, nerd stuff. So yeah. we'll have a little chat about that. Maybe you have some good memories.
Yeah, I've got a couple that I can think of right now. So sure.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm gonna update. So I'm doing a giveaway on my stream, so I gotta let everybody know what's going on with that. And it's just it's just a small art print, but I did get this art print at a convention, so it's not something you can get online. So there is some value to it.
Oh, nice.
But yeah. So I will be back. Enjoy your eggnog, and yeah, we'll chat again shortly.
Cool.
All right, chat. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I have a bow tie. What are you gonna do about it? How are you? How's your day going? Is there a way to make my VTuber avatar a Giga Chad? Well, not with the free this is the best I could do with the free software that I had. I know some people make fun of my avatar, but it's kind of the template that I had to work with. I changed the eyes and stuff and the hair, and that's about it. I can't make the bow tie spin. Hi, Blaine. Thanks for being here. Blaine is my designated mod, and I pay him in coal. Who modeled my VT? Oh, I didn't model it. Foxboy, I did not model it after anything. Oh, I modeled it myself. Okay, that was your question. Yeah. Why is this? I think this music is too loud still. Is this too loud still? Oh boy. Maybe that's better. Da 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 da. Huh? I can sing. Oh, by the way, if I lose this bet, there's an ongoing bet that I have with Yeah, no, the music is just intense for some reason. It's like da 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 da. Shut the fuck up. If I what was I saying? Guys, I'm not even drunk and my memory is already fucked. Can't remember. Something about something. Oh, if I lose this bet with about Avatar, Avatar has to hit $1.5 billion. And if it doesn't, I have to make a rap song and release it publicly. That's the bet. If it does, I win $100. This was a bet with somebody else on another stream. I actually can't remember who. My memory is terrible, but I think it was. I just do a lot of streams lately, and some of them blend together, and like I can't remember who I made the bet with. So tomorrow's Christmas, guys. Well, I'm excited. The family's watching football right now. What do you guys? Does everybody have the similar traditions? I don't know if everybody celebrates Christmas here, but thanks for joining. If you don't, we kind of just meet with the close family, and then we'll do opening gifts, have some nice food, coffee, all kinds of stuff. Play some music and stuff. Chat about anything that's not political related. That's kind of what we do. Yeah, the AI chat can write me a song. Copyright-free AI chat music. Anyone want to make that chat bot? Have I been a good boy this year to get some presents from Santa? Well, here's the deal. I was kind of a bully to some people on Twitter. I don't know if I'm getting any presents from Santa this year. But maybe Santa thinks my memes roasting people is kind of maybe he's like based. Maybe is Santa based? If Santa's based, I'm gonna get a fucking Tesla probably, because that's what I asked him for. I think Santa's a Chad, to be honest. It's cringe to fucking not believe in Santa Claus. It's super cringe. Yeah. I mean, guys, he's this old dude that runs around in a sleigh all over the world with an awesome beard and just never gets tired. Does it every single year, never stops. That is based energy. Uh-oh, my phone just made a noise. Gotta turn that down. Let's see. Santa's Uber based. I know. I agree. Happy Christmas Kwanzaa. Somebody said they ordered Chinese takeout. That's kind of interesting. I like sushi, but not on Christmas. I kind of Chinese. I'm kind of tired of Chinese takeout. I used to get it all the time, but nah. Yeah, I'm on the naughty list. Sketch says Santa spends a whole year keeping track of all the things good boys and girls do. He makes 20 toys 24/7 and flies around the world in a single night. Yep. Uh-oh. It's Sigma male grind set. That is the Sigma male grind set. That's what it is. The peak Sigma male grind set is Santa Claus. Merry Christmas, Phil. Thanks for joining. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm doing a giveaway. Sorry, Phil, if you have to bounce. I'm doing a giveaway. Let me pull up my giveaway gift. Hold on a second. Oh boy. First of all, these are my dogs. These are my doggies. Aren't they adorable? Aren't they adorable? They're Alaskan Kleekai. So yeah. I'm going to show the giveaway gift in a second. We'll do a breakdown of that. But yeah, these are my little doggies. This is Cheza on the left and Siren on the right. And they are a permanently small husky. That's a full-grown Alaskan Kleekai. And they are very, very cute and very, very adorable and funny, and they're kind of difficult to find. I had to get a breeder. You know, people yell at you if you don't adopt a dog, but you know what? Fuck it. These guys are way too cute. Oh, you didn't adopt a dog and that's a need? No. And they're cute. But they're very much like a big husky. Very similar. Very, very similar. Yeah, they sing. Yes, they sing. They go. Like basically exactly like that. Yes, they are not the giveaway. I am not giving my dogs away. Holy sh! Can you imagine if I gave a dog away on a YouTube giveaway? 26 people watching just gave a dog away. Jeez, man, that would be insane. Yeah, I want a Pomsky too. I want all the cute dogs, all of them. I have a cat too. Sorry, my cat died. I had a cat, but I want to get a kitty at some point. I want to get a baby kitty, another one. Yes, they're not a mix of anything. They're what's it called? They are a breed of dog. It's like, like the Pomeranian. What the hell is that thing called? Yeah, I mean, they were bred over a very long period of time to the point where they are just permanently this size. And that's how it is. Alaskan Kleekai. A little bit pricey. But they're, they can be very well trained. They look beautiful. I'm going to pull up my actual gift that I'm giving away. Hold on. I hope I have it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, it's on my Twitter. I'm going to pull that up. Dun, 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 dun. Do you guys... Dead cat giveaway. Yeah, giving away my dead cat. Yes, I was the one saying I love the dog rescue channels from Southeast Asia. No, I was saying I hate the dog rescue. That is a whole different conversation. There are some dog rescue channels on YouTube that are fake and that they torture dogs. That is what I hate. That's not a good thing at all. here's my my thing. Here's my giveaway. So it's right here. This is a Street Fighter Chun-Li, one-of-a-kind, unique art print. And the artist is Leonardo da Vinci. No, it's it's a person that I can't remember who they are, but I got it like 5 years ago at a convention, and it's been in this beautifully kept, pristine kept condition in a glass frame for a long time, and I'm giving this away because instead of selling these, which I do occasionally, so I like to rotate out art prints for once in a while, but I'm just going to give this one away. And so the challenge is you guys are going to have to guess. Well, you're going to have to guess my favorite Christmas gift ever. And the theme is video games. That's the theme. Now, I'm going to break it down so that you don't all guess the same thing, and I have to decide. It is not. It is. I will. The first hint, besides that it's a video game, is that. Oh, sorry. The first hint, besides that it's video game related, is that it is a. It is a video game. It's not a console. Okay, so that's the. It's just too easy. Oh my god, I win because I guessed, Super Nintendo. No, that's not how it's gonna work. So I'm gonna in 1 second. Give me a second. I'm trying to coordinate a million things. I'm gonna minimize this and this. You guys like? Look at this Bebop, Cowboy Bebop, guys. So basically, just whoever guesses it right in the chat first, I'm just gonna send that gift to. And I mean, I guess it's you're probably not gonna get it just by spamming guesses. I will say that. And I have funny pictures. I'm gonna bring up a funny picture actually right now. That's unrelated. Well, for example, here's an example. All right, this is actually kind of funny. Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. But here's my Christmas gift from. Whoops! How do I get rid of this one? Here's my Christmas gift from when the PS4 came out. And I always take pictures of every year. I try to of like my gifts. So this year I got, as you can see, the PS4 Uncharted Edition. I got Castle of Cagliostro on Blu-ray, which is an anime. Oops, let me go in a little bit further. Here we go. I got... What else did I get here? I got a fucking pop figure. Yes. Okay. It's a gift. It was a gift. Basically, all the pop figures that I own were gifts. There it is on the right, Ant-Man. But look at this. Look at this. I have Kotobukiya's. Does anybody have a Kotobukiya figure? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They are some of the best figures you can get, period, by far. No, I didn't gift it. This is a Christmas gift. I got these for Christmas. So I got some Boss cologne. I got a couple comics here, East of West. This is back when I was collecting like comics, or not collecting, but reading like Image comics. I got a PlayStation controller. You know, that was kind of that was a decent year. It's a very expensive PS4, but is the game you're talking about to guess Shadow of the Colossus? No, I haven't seen anyone guess it yet. Figures? I mean, they're not really statues. You could call them statues. I don't really care what people call them. They're the common term is figure. That figures don't have to be articulated to be called a figure. Maybe you're thinking of action figure. But that was 20. I can't remember the year on that one. Whoops. Let me find my other. Okay, hold on. I'm going to bring up my other gift here. Or my other one. Whoops. Hold on. How do I fucking... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Hold on a sec. Da, 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 da. Okay, here's the other one that I was going to pull up. Now this was from 2015? I want to say 2015. Oh, do you have the Jury Kami Kotobukiya? That is based, buddy. That is awesome. Blaine said he's been to Kotobukiya in Akihabara many times. Blaine is a Japanese enjoyer, a frequenter. Hi, Sketch. Thank you for the $10 Sketch. Holy moly. Holy moly. Merry Christmas. Am I signing the print? I don't know if I should sign the print. Sword Art Online PS4? Nope. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball? Nope. That very good one. Very good one though. Very good one. I'm gonna give more. I'll drop more hints eventually. And I won't be streaming very, very long. So I just want to chat about some stuff. We'll get back to Mark in a second. Flash, the game sucked. Godfather game rules. What game sucked? Oh. Yeah, look at all this shit. This was a good year for me. So I got Wind Waker. I got a martial arts movie. I think this is the one. I think that might be with Donnie Yen or something. I got golf balls. I got a couple Gundam models. Actually, a shit ton of Gundam models. Some stupid iPad thing that is outdated now. Princess Mononoke. A little Toon Link plushie. And no, Mark. I just muted Mark for a bit. It's. I'm just showing you pictures for a second. Mark is streaming also, so I don't want to like hijack his stream and just talk 24/7. Oh, on the right here, on the right, you can see. Right, you can see Wolf Children DVD, Bebop, and Darker Than Black. This one here is Darker Than Black. These are all on Blu-ray, I think. Yep. Yeah, it was a good year. It was a good look, dude. Look at all the gun. Now, the best thing is this right here. Now you can't really, maybe you can't see it, but I opened it up. It's the Zatoichi collection from the Criterion collection. So basically, it's every Zatoichi film ever made, which is they're a bunch of old Japanese ninja, genre films. And they were compiled into one of the best collections I've ever seen. I love it. I love it so much. Fucking love it. That is a very valuable collector's item. Yeah, Wolf Children's great. Nope, I still have people. You can keep guessing, guys, if you want to guess. I will give a hint. My third hint is going to be that my favorite video game Christmas gift is prior to. I will say let's narrow it down. Prior to PlayStation 3, And post, I will say it's post Super Nintendo. So I'm giving you a little time window there. So prior to PlayStation 3 era, which I guess would include the Xbox 360, and then post Super Nintendo. Wolf Children versus Boy and the Beast. I prefer. Wow, that's actually really hard. I actually prefer Summer Wars, but yeah, I like all of them. Hey, what's up, Superman? Merry Christmas. I guess the Legions we got bombed by the Legion, guys. We got chat bombed. What do they call it? I don't even know what they call it. Raided. GoldenEye 64. Good guess. Nope. Let me pull up a couple more pictures. So this is funny. Oh, what's this? Oh, never mind. That's the thing. Oh boy. This is my basement to my old house. I threw the best Star Wars party you've ever seen in your life, and it was amazing. It was unbelievable. So here's what I did, guys. I turned my basement into the cantina. Okay, this is my old apartment. I lived with a couple roommates, and we turned it into the cantina. And not only that, we went a little bit hardcore with it. We had Star Wars related beer. This was a Christmas party, by the way. Nope. Nope. Not Ocarina, not Final Fantasy. Nope. Good guesses. I am reading all these. Wild Arms. Nope, not Wild Arms. Good guess. Very good guess. Street Fighter 4. Amazing game. Good guess. No. Anyway, so here's some cool beers. I made this. Any Last Jedi fans in the chat? I just made a White Russian and put it in a fucking jar. Made milk. I made some Luke milk from it. Tried to make it blue, but it wasn't. It was kind of blue. Nope. And so here's my cantina bar, by the way. This stuff is cool. So what I did here was we mixed red and blue, just vodka drinks, Sith, Jedi. And it was a very fun party. And so much fun because look what I got. Look what I found. I found this somewhere. I had this guy for the photo ops. And then I really kind of I got a little drunk and I kind of got a little too excited with Han. But this was my oh, this is me. And my paint's falling off because it was late. And I was Darth Maul. Here is me earlier in the day when it was a little bit nicer. But yep, I kind of went all out with the bald cap and Darth Maul, dude. Darth Maul. No, okay. These are not hints, but Knights of the Old Republic is a very good game. And that is not... Chad, if you're just joining, we're trying to guess my favorite Christmas gift ever, and it's video game related. It's not a console, and it's between the eras of the... I will say post Super Nintendo and prior to PS3. So like kind of that I'll narrow it down a little bit shortly. If you can't guess. But if you guess the correct video game, you win an art print. And here's the art print that you win. This is when everybody's going to win. Not everybody, one person. And I'm not going to drag it out too long because I don't want to have you guys just waiting So I'll give another hint in a second. But yeah. But isn't this cool? I bet you guys would go to this party. I had a lot of fun there. All right. Now, the next hint is give me a second. You know, pulling up my pulling up pictures, because I actually have pictures of old school. Do you guys have photographs of like old Wind Waker's a very good guess. Nope. Do you guys have photos of like your old Christmas stuff? Like Christmas. Here's an example. Let me pull this up. Oh boy. Okay, this is where it's going to get embarrassing. This is where it's going to get awkward. This was me before I had braces. But does anybody remember Rumble Robots? Guys, I went crazy over Rumble Robots. I actually went insane. And yeah. No, Rumble Robots are not gay. Come on. Oh, look, Flaccid had a Rumble Robot. See? Dude, I'm telling you. These were hype. Basically, they were remote control, and you kind of wandered around and fought with your friends. They were, remote controlled robots. And they were very, very, very popular back in the day. And I loved it. It was a great memory of mine. A very good memory. Very good memory. And oh, sorry. My screen froze. Yeah. Mario Kart Double Dash. Lofty has bad takes. So just Google lowest rated game of all time. Yeah, that's probably what you should do. No, it's a very... Okay, another one. Here's another one, guys. Here's another one. Here's another hint. It is not Nintendo related at all. So that narrows it down. That's the second hint. Third hint, I will give it shortly after a couple. We're going to go through some of my old embarrassing photos for a second. Actually, I'm going to drop this hint right now. Okay. It's either a PlayStation 1 game or a Dreamcast game. It's either a PlayStation 1 game, so no PS2, or a Dreamcast game. Okay. By the way, those are my favorite consoles. There we go. Psychonauts. Well, we're getting closer. Interesting guesses. So here's another one. Let's pull this up. This is me and my little brother being... What are we doing? What are we doing in this one? What are we doing in this one? All right. This is when... Okay, this is not a Christmas related photo, but I just thought I'd bring up some old, video game related stuff. Obviously, we're playing Mario 64. Soul Calibur Legend. By the way, you guys are making good guesses here. Xenogears, Soul Calibur, Legends of Dragoon, Fishman, Legacy of Kain. Crazy Taxi. Very good guesses, guys. Very good guesses. Yeah, we're getting close. Parasite Eve. Nope. We're close. But as you can see here, I actually started gaming with a Super Nintendo. And That was my first. I will say this. I'm gonna do a big. Oh, buddy! Holy shit, Jonathan Fryer almost. I actually had a debate with myself earlier today on what my favorite Christmas gift was, and Techromancer was there, and I was like, "Is that my favorite?" Because I remember I played the hell out of that game. But no, that is a fucking good guess. Maybe I'll give you a hug or something as a gift. Guys, play Techromancer on Dreamcast. It's fucking amazing. I'm gonna play it on stream one time. I will, 100%. Oh, hey Camelot. We got a Camelot dono. Merry Loftmas, everybody. Camelot's in the chat, guys. Give Camelot a Christmas welcome. Dino Crisis, another good guess. Another good guess. Tomb Raider 2, close. You guys, I'm reading all your guesses. Very, very, very good. I don't think I've seen it yet. I'm scrolling up. Nope. You're getting close. Oh, somebody got really close. I'm not gonna say who, because it would just. Banjo-Kazooie, another good guess. I think my brother said that was his favorite Christmas gift ever. And part of the reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because I got this game, and I immediately, oh my god, I just wouldn't stop playing it. I would not stop playing it. Here's another gift. Quick. Wait, let's go say hi to Mark quick for a second. Oh wait, no, I'll show one more picture. I'll show one more picture. This is me and my brother. Where is this? What's this one? Okay, this is around the same time. Me and my little bro with his little mullet, playing same game. I guess it was the same exact day or something, but you could see got a Super Nintendo in there, a bunch of old video game. Did you guys have video game magazines? Yes or no, please. I love that shit. I think that's what that is. I used to collect so many of those. But look at these old TVs, guys. What the hell? Do you remember playing on old TVs like this? Holy hell! Are any of you guys Zoomers and you're looking at this and you're like, is that from the 1930s? Oh yeah. No. Okay, this was the mid 90s. Yeah. And then here's another one. I just want to make sure this one is not the game that I'm having you guys guess. Silent Hill, good guess. That's not it. Okay. No, this is not the game, but this was one of my favorite Christmas gifts of all time. All right. So this is a different Christmas. It's me and my brother. And Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Let's go. I had a bowl cut, by the way. I think I was a cutie pie. And what the hell am I wearing? Football jammies? I don't know. But guys, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, I know. I'm guessing 100% of you guys played the hell out of this game, because it's basically the most popular PlayStation game. I can't think of a more popular one, actually. Maybe, I don't know, Final Fantasy VII. PS1 Spider-Man, good guess. Armored Core, good guess. Evil Dead. Chat, we're still trying to guess my favorite old school video game that I got for Christmas as a gift. And it's either PlayStation 1 or Dreamcast. That's the hint. If you win, if you get the right answer, you get a Chun-Li art print. I'm going to send it to you. It might just show up at your house. But anyway, we're gonna go back to Mark for a second. Let's see if I'm gonna give Mark one guess. Oh, I gotta pull this up. I forgot Mark existed. Mark is streaming with this guy's Mark the Cyborg. Forgot.
No, are you floopy? I thought Rocky's on.
Hey Mark, are you alive? Hello? Oh wait, I muted myself. Hey Mark.
Hey, how's it going, Lofty?
I'm great. They're having a hard time guessing, but they're getting very close. They're getting very
What
close.
was the guess again, or the question?
Here's the thing. I gave a bunch of hints. We narrowed it down to either PlayStation. The question is, what's my favorite gift of all time? Christmas gift. And we narrowed it down to it's a video game, and it's either on the PS1 or the Dreamcast. And so many people are getting very close. Just now, somebody guessed Power Stone. And whoever you are, that's probably...
Is it Power Stone 2?
No.
Okay.
No.
Rival Schools?
Okay. I was going to give you one guess. Was that your guess?
No. I was just trying to think of a deep cut that's a fighting game on Dreamcast. I'm gonna try to think of what you meant by close with Power Stone.
Well, no. The reason I said that is because that's probably my top 3. Like I said earlier today, I was like, I was thinking to myself, and I was thinking
it is not a game that is in a obvious way related to Power Stone.
No.
Okay.
But Power Stone would be like the other one somebody guessed was Tech Romancer, and I was like debating.
Geez.
I was debating with myself, like, because I had to pick an answer so that people could guess the correct one. But I almost was like wanted to go with Tech Romancer, but no.
My guess, my final answer guess is Jack Ryan Radio.
Nosferatu, you're amazing, but that is not it. That was the other one. Vagrant Story was the other one that I was like, because I actually have a picture.
Vagrant Story is great,
dude. I have a picture of myself holding it up. Now it's super. I'm not showing it because it's. I literally will never show that picture. You know, like your your like awkward stage of like becoming like a high school kid or something, like before high school.
Yeah,
you're just like you look retarded. You look so stupid. Anyway, not going to show that picture, but I have a picture of me. I was looking at it today. Fucking great game.
Yeah, if you were just starting high school around the time Vagrant Story came out, then I'm probably like only a couple years older than you. Maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Because that was like
no,
PlayStation game. I think that was like what, 99?
Well, I don't know when I don't know if I got these when they came out, but I'm 32. Let's see here.
Okay. I'm 38, so 6 years.
Should be looking for sailors.
But you're the same age as X-Ray Girl.
Okay. Dude, so many people are making good guesses. Shenmue. I can't believe they haven't guessed it yet. Actually, I'm shocked.
I'm shocked. I was incorrect though.
Yes. And some people are getting. Somebody's got to get. Guys, somebody has to guess this. Okay, I'm gonna narrow it down so we're not guessing forever because if people want to leave. Here, I'll narrow it down. It's on the Dreamcast, and nobody's guessed it yet.
Yeah, my guess was a Dreamcast game.
Nobody's guessed it yet. And
okay, I guess.
Wait,
here's a good narrowing down question. Is it like a deep cut Dreamcast game, or kind of a basic Dreamcast game?
It's a popular Dreamcast game, and I will give one more hint. First of all these guesses are amazing. I love all these games. Marvel vs. Capcom, Third Strike that's my favorite Street Fighter game. Spyro the Dragon is incredible. Guys, so it's on Dreamcast. The other hint,
Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver.
The question is Lofty. Camelot's in the chat. The question is, what's my favorite Christmas gift ever? And it's a video game, and it's on the Dreamcast. We've narrowed it down. I gave a bunch of hints over time.
Seaman.
Nope.
Okay, damn.
And the last hint
it would be really funny if it was Seaman. Is that a fucking dragon?
The last hint.
I'm playing Fallout 76, and there was a fucking like Skyrim dragon.
Okay.
Like a
somebody
with wings.
Somebody just guessed it. Somebody just guessed it.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm interrupting you. I'm sorry.
No. It's okay. What was it? I'm curious. Oh shit. Oh, I'm dead.
So the answer is Sonic Adventure 2. That is the answer. Okay. Jonathan Fraser said Sonic Adventure. I feel bad because I feel like now Fiend Machine, you fucking won that whole competition, buddy.
It all changed once the soap shoes got busted out.
Yeah, here's the deal. If anybody said Sonic Adventure 2 before that, let me know. But I haven't seen it until just now.
So
I haven't seen it until just.
2 a big deal. It's like, look, you don't understand, okay? He can grind on rails. in this
It's
one.
a big deal.
Like,
And the fucking Chow
you ever
World,
played
guys.
Tony Hawk? It's like Tony Hawk, Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah. Underwhelming Camelot. That's one of the best games. Guys.
I mean, like Camelot. In his defense, he did say it's like it is like a basic Dreamcast game. He wasn't trying to be like, yeah, no, it's a deep
I was a
cut.
kid,
You probably
too.
wouldn't know it.
Now here,
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean that's another thing too. Also, like I mean, like everyone had Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2.
I know. And
I was the weird guy who had Quake 3.
Quake 3.
And I was just like, yeah, no, this doesn't play very well.
Dermy, you did say Sonic, but you didn't say Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh shit. We got fucking slaughtered in this.
So
well, it looks like I'm fighting a fucking Christmas ghoul in Fallout 76.
well, Camelot with the just one up me. Power Stone 2 is easily the best Dreamcast game. He's actually right. But
I said, is it Power Stone 2? And you said someone was close with Power Stone.
No. But that's just, that wasn't I didn't get that for Christmas.
Well, okay, here I think I've got a pretty good story as a
Wait, hold on. I just want to address the guy who won the competition quick, and then we'll chat about stuff.
Go ahead.
Fiend, Buddy, and also Jonathan Fryer. I'm gonna give you a Jonathan Ferrier wins MVP because he was closest like the most amount of times, especially with Code Veronica. Oh,
Code Veronica,
like
great.
And he had a bunch of really good guesses, but I'm just gonna give him a shout out. But Fiend, please DM me on Twitter, and I will send you this art print.
Boom!
This is
Suck it, Santa Claus. Sorry.
This is what Fiend wins. I don't know if you can see my stream, but he wins this Street Fighter Chun-Li art print.
Oh, nice.
Now, Fiend, if you don't want
I'm
this...
a big fan of thick Asian women.
Fiend, if you do not want this for any reason, let me know, and I will designate it to someone else that has participated. But yeah, that was a good guess. Sonic Adventure 2. Now here's the reason is the Chow World, guys. I probably spent 100 hours in the Chow World. How about you, Mark?
Yeah, sorry, in which world?
So in Sonic Adventure 2?
Sorry about that. In which world?
Oh, do you know like
muted because of the puppies.
Oh, that's okay. Sonic Adventure 2, the Chow World. Do you remember the Chow World?
I don't know if I remember that.
Oh, okay. Well, it was the little blue guys that you can raise like Pokemon.
Oh yeah, like I always thought of them as like the Pikmin.
Yeah, but they're
like little like teardrop little guys.
Oh yeah, and it was a very complex like little addition to the game. I spent more time there than I did the game. And I think they came with you on. Do you guys remember these? Let me look this up quick. This is actually pretty amazing. Do you remember? Do you remember this? Dreamcast. What are these called? Oh yeah, everybody's gonna remember these.
Yeah, it's the memory cards.
Yep, everybody's gonna remember these.
I don't even know what you're holding up, and I can tell you right now.
Yeah, you know exactly what
you're holding up the VMU.
Does anybody remember the VMUs?
If you had a Dreamcast, you absolutely do.
Come on,
that's how you save your game. And it was always kind of cool when they gave you like little mini games. That
oh my god, I love the mini games.
Yeah, honestly, that's actually probably the first vision of the Nintendo Switch concept. It's like, hey, you can play your game on your TV, and then you can kind of unplug it and take it with you and play something at school if you want.
Yeah, but, I did bring it to. I brought it with me to school. I brought. I know Sonic was on here, and there was another one. A couple other ones. Oh boy.
Come on, fucking die.
I think Shenmue had a little mini game. Oh, Nosferatu.
Yeah, I think.
By the way, you had some really good guesses, Nosferatu. Thank you for streaming, for joining the stream. See you, buddy. Yeah. Everybody agrees with me. The Chow's
game called Monstrous Clock.
Monstrous Clock?
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny. Jojo, what is up with this puppy? Like nothing's
Camelot
happening.
has a little puppy. I mean, Mark. Sorry, I was reading Camelot's.
But yeah,
But
no, my little puppy Joe. If anyone wants to open up my Rumble stream, you can see me on my little couch playing Fallout, and
mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
my two puppies. One of whom is seriously like like they're both sitting on the couch, curled up in balls on like little blankets, and the poodle is just like growling at the back of the couch. I have no idea what's going on with her right now. But yeah, she's okay. She'll tire herself out
Well,
eventually.
I'm gonna pull up another picture a while. You can give your favorite Christmas memory, video game memory if you have one.
Okay, yeah, no, mine's a pretty easy one. So it was the first time I ever owned a video game console was the Super NES, because my parents didn't want me to have an original NES for whatever reason.
Change their
And
mind. It's not satanic anymore.
well, I think it was, I don't know, it's just one of those things. It's like, oh well, like it's gonna rot their brains. It's like, well, I mean, this year was probably like my most successful year of my life, and it's primarily because in addition to having a full-time job, I make video game videos, and some people like them. So yeah,
Yep.
and it's because of video games. I wouldn't have been able to do that if not for that. But my favorite memory though was definitely the year that I got that Super NES, where my parents went to New York. I'm
Mhm.
Canadian, and that was actually back in the era where um things would come out in the United States before they were out in Canada. That doesn't really happen anymore, but
Right.
the SNES came out, I think, 3 months earlier in the States, and they were visiting New York to just, I don't know, like have a vacation, go to like a Broadway show or whatever, whatever
Yep. Yep.
parents do in like the early '90s, and and yeah, they brought me a Super Nintendo, and they let me open it right away, like when they got back, and so I played Super Mario World forever, and then my dad gave me a present under the tree, and it was Final Fight, and that was another one of it was a Capcom like brawler,
Oh yeah.
and it was another one of the SNES like launch games or launch window games. And then I thought Christmas was just kind of over, and my dad's like, "Oh, I don't know, like it seems like Santa might have dropped something in the chimney." And I like look in the chimney that there was a fire in like the night before, and there was a copy of Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and I was like freaking out because I was like, oh my god, I got another game. So I had like 3 video games to play, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts honestly to this day
It's
is one of the most
Capcom, right?
difficult yeah, it's a Capcom game, and it's a basically it's like Dark Souls before there was Dark Souls. Like it's an ultra difficult video game that an 8-year-old kid like kind of had no chance against. But oh, that's kind of the crazy thing about old school games. You sort of persevere, and then before you know it,
Yes.
you're beating games that if I played it now, I think it would probably take me a solid 6 months before I could get through it. But yeah, no, that was probably my most prominent video game related
Nice.
Christmas memory.
Do you have pictures of it? Of like the so
Not handy, but I'm sure my parents do
I'm gonna
somewhere.
pull up another picture chat of I'm pulling up a bunch of old embarrassing photos of my past Christmases. Here's one. Here's one. Let me pull this one up. Bada bum bum bum. A very blurry picture. But oh, you can't even see it. It's so blurry. I'll circle. I'm gonna circle. So this is the year I got a PlayStation 1. This is Tomorrow Never Dies. You ever play that game? I'm
Yes,
you can't
I
see what
did.
I'm doing, but I'm circling stuff on my screen.
I was really looking forward to Tomorrow Never Dies because of how popular GoldenEye was.
Yep.
I was a PlayStation kid.
Toy
So,
Here's Toy
but
Story 2 right here. Toy Story 2. I'm trying to remember. I can barely see any of this shit. I think this is that snowboarding game I got.
um, Cool
The
Borders
fuck? I don't know if it's cool
on
kids or
PlayStation
something.
1. Cool Borders was the PlayStation snowboarding franchise, the 989 Studios one. There's 3 of them, I believe. Cool Borders 1, 2,
Yeah,
and 3.
I love those games.
Snowboarding games were like the shit back in the day.
Oh, I
Like, there was a
know.
lot of them.
And skating. Like
Yeah,
Tony Hawk.
skateboarding though, I found there weren't quite as much because Tony Hawk just sort of dominated.
Wind
Like the
Waker.
only other one I remember was Thrasher, and
Yeah.
I don't think that did very well.
Yeah.
By like the PlayStation 2
Wait.
Xbox era, they were starting to have a lot of Tony Hawk, but it's BMX.
Blaine,
Tony Hawk, but it's
that's a great
surfing.
game.
And like they were basically just doing that Tony Hawk, I
Yeah.
think, was the first of the Activision, like, hey, we're gonna sell as many of these as we possibly can in the short amount of time they're gonna be popular.
Right.
It was
right,
Guitar
right.
Hero after that, and I thought it was going to be Call of Duty, but Call of Duty's hung on for a lot longer than either of the others. So
Awesome.
I guess because like first-person shooter is just such a
Of course.
universally likable genre.
Of course. Somebody just brought me. What is this? Eggnog?
Yeah, but it's alcoholic eggnog.
Oh my god! Somebody brought me alcoholic eggnog. Okay.
Somebody, or is that a lady I hear there, Logic?
That's a lady. That's a lady.
Nice.
I live with people.
Ah.
A couple people. So here's the deal. Somebody my chat's given some their favorite memories, and I wanted to give a shout out to Blaine because he got a GameCube with Wind Waker for a Christmas gift. That's pretty based.
Nice. Yeah.
Asteroids. That's a good one. Cool Borders. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was like Snow Kids or something. I think it is something else.
Are you thinking of SSX? That was
Maybe
the PlayStation 2 launch game.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Solid Redfield. Merry Christmas. So guys, here's I have another picture I'm pulling up. This one is my N64. I'm going to move my face in a second here. Look at this. N64. Here we go. N64, GoldenEye, Diddy Kong Racing, Mario 64, all in the same year for Christmas. Look at that trio. Diddy Kong Racing, Mario 64, GoldenEye. How could you go wrong with that? Isn't that awesome?
Although I've always found GoldenEye to be overrated. I think the multiplayer options are incredibly impressive, especially for the time. And of course, 4-player split screen as a concept was pretty revolutionary. But that game controls and runs like sheer hell.
Yeah,
like it is not a good first-person shooter by any stretch of the imagination. I think though that they actually did that remaster or remake that they were making of it come out yet? The one that's on It's on Xbox and Nintendo, but like Nintendo's the only one with online play, or like the Switch version, and it doesn't. So, like, is that out? Or is that still on its way out?
It's on its way, I think.
Because I'd really be interested to see how GoldenEye is with a decent frame rate and modern controls, like done properly, not just kind of hacked into it or modded into it, because I think it'd be interesting to see those missions unfold if the gameplay isn't just like at most serviceable and is actually like solid. But because they did that one in the I think it was like basically a Call of Duty game where they redid GoldenEye, but Daniel Craig was Bond in it.
I know.
And that one it seemed like Call of Duty DLC more so than an honest attempt to be like an updated version of GoldenEye. So I don't know. I've never really been a huge fan of GoldenEye because I think like I said, I was kind of spoiled by being a guy who was playing Quake 2 on PC at the time, and then I go to GoldenEye and I'm like, guys, this isn't it.
Hey, chat, check this picture out. Now, Mark, you don't know what I'm showing, but it's me as a kid screaming at the top of my lungs. Because I got a PlayStation 1.
Do you have a video of?
There's a picture of it. I lost my mind. Like I think I lost my voice too. I am literally screaming at the top of my freaking lungs. And that's how, that's what the fuck video games are all about, guys. That is what it's all about. My brother's just like, yay, PlayStation. Whee, yay. And I am losing my shit. No, this is when I think this is when. Yep, this is. Wait, hold on. There's another picture I showed before of when I got the Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Nope, that's a different Christmas because I was wearing a different outfit. But That's also a PlayStation 1 game. And then in the background, I don't know what that is in the background. It's something. But, yep. Like, I go back to it. Oops. I can't find it anymore. Yeah, so those are my pictures, guys. I'll pull up another one. Have you ever seen, have you ever played, Mark, any of the Dragon Ball Z games on the PS1?
No, I've not. I think I played a couple of the PlayStation 2 ones, like the Tenkaichi ones, the fighting games. And those are
Right.
pretty interesting. But no, I don't think I ever played a PlayStation 1 Dragon Ball game.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find what it's called. I have it.
Or
I
was
posted it.
Budokai? Budokai was the PlayStation 2 one that I played.
Right. Shit, I have a picture. Oh man, might not be able to find it. It's so funny. I gotta find it, guys. I gotta find it. It's a picture of me screaming again. Actually, no, I was like shocked at getting it. But yeah, Budokai. No, there's a bunch of them, dude. There's like, oh boy, there's I can't even remember the name. Chat might know what when they see the picture, but just I think I imported them from Japan too. Do you guys know what I'm talking about, chat? My God, there was a 2D. This was before Budokai, I think.
Did you have a modded PS1?
Did I have a modded PS1?
Well, because
No.
if you're importing games, don't you need didn't you need to have a chip in it?
I don't think so. I don't remember, because back in the day, I could be wrong, but you could just play Japanese games on the PlayStation 1.
Really? I didn't think you could. I thought you needed to have a mod chip. And I had one in mind, so anytime I imported Tobal 2, and that was pretty good. So,
interesting.
back in the day when 60 frames a second was prioritized like more than it was during the PS4 era, like on PS1 and Dreamcast.
Right.
In fact, like Dreamcast, shocking amount of games run at 60 FPS on Dreamcast. Sega was like really good about prioritizing that.
Yeah. I can't find this picture, guys. If I do, I'll post it on Twitter. It's funny. Yeah, I like Sega. I liked Sega back in the day.
I still like
somebody,
them. I mean,
somebody tried to argue with me that Sega is still like better, like today is like better than a Nintendo, like current. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking
that's
about?
like, I think that would really be down to taste. I think if you very much dislike 3D platformers, but you love Japanese role-playing games, then Yakuza and Persona would probably be more valuable to you than Metroid and Zelda and Mario, right?
I mean, if you're talking about Yakuza, sure. But what was the other one you said?
Persona's gigantic, though.
Oh, Persona,
So,
I guess.
that's...
But isn't that it?
Because you gotta remember, Atlas is Sega.
Yeah, but isn't that it? That's it, right? Like, what else? Sonic's Frontiers sucks.
I'm not saying I'm not accounting for quality, more just popularity. But
I just think Nintendo's on another level. But that's just me.
Yeah, although like they do spin their wheels a lot. So and I think that they're now getting to a point that they almost get to in every console cycle they have, where their hardware is really kind of not going to be able to keep up with their ambition for games. Like I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is going to make Switches want to explode.
Right.
It's probably going to run like absolute shit. And it's the one thing I really dislike about the mainstream press is they always give Nintendo a pass on performance whenever one of their games just runs like trash. And I'm just like, hey guys, like Nintendo is really good at keeping their ambition in the pocket of their hardware a lot of the time. But when they're not, what you end up winding up with is a really ambitious game that could be fantastic.
Right.
That looks like a slideshow while you're playing it, and it's just like, oh man.
True.
And that makes the game not feel very good to play either. So it's just like, I wish they would. Yeah, I kind of wish they would just go Sega's route and just be like, hey, we're just going to make software now, so that we don't have to worry about making hardware. We can just focus on making games.
Mhm.
And I don't think they're going to do that
cool.
because they like how much money they make with
Mhm.
Switch and stuff. But I think that they should be better about updating their hardware or keeping their ambitions in the pocket, right? Because
Well,
as I was saying with
apparently-
Dreamcast, like Dreamcast is nowhere near as powerful as the Switch, but a ton of Dreamcast games ran beautifully
Well, apparently,
because a lot
Metroid-
of them were.
somebody in my
Sorry?
chat said Metroid Dread runs really well on the Switch.
Oh yeah, it's 60 FPS, but
So,
it's 2D. It's a 2D side scroll.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I mean. That's the fidelity target for that game. The ambition of Metroid Dread is in the pocket of what the Switch can comfortably
Right.
handle. And like, I mean, honestly, I've got zero issue, none at all, if every game is mandated to be that. Like, hey, if you're gonna make a game on this hardware, make sure it actually runs well. And
Well,
if,
dude, Breath of the
if it
Wild-
doesn't, make sure
Yeah.
it's at least not exclusive.
Well, Breath
And
of the
that's
Wild.
kinda what it's like,
Yeah, Breath of the Wild came out. It did not run very well. I will say that.
yeah.
And it did
That
not
was a
look very
launch
well.
game, and now they're releasing the
But-
sequel to it like 6 years later.
I know, but people didn't seem to care. You know what I mean about that?
And
Like-
I know, and that's a problem. Like, I think it's counterproductive, and I think a lot of the reason they don't care is because most people want
I guess.
to see the best in Nintendo. Like, it's like, oh, there's a lot that's really, really cool about this Zelda game. There's
Well, I
a
don't
lot of
know.
very
That-
interesting design mechanics.
might
a lot
be
of
it.
these systems work together very well. So you want to give them the benefit of the doubt and call it a 10 out of 10 absolutely generation defining masterpiece.
Right.
And I'm just like, yeah, but you know, like the performance is really poor. Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like there's probably a way in which you could have the game not look as nice but run well.
Well,
You know,
I
Like, 'cause
just-
I mean, like I said, there's plenty. Like Mario Odyssey runs 60 FPS locked.
yeah.
It's got a lot of huge areas. So
I
I,
just-
mean, it's like, well, I mean, just because it's not one gigantic open area, it's like, well,
I just
maybe
don't
Breath
care.
of the Wild would be a better game if you segment the area, the world a little bit,
Yeah.
and have it form better.
I just don't care personally. Like the new Pokemon game doesn't run great, but the amount of time my brain is in considering is thinking about the performance is like I just don't think about it. I'm just having fun with the game. Like it's not something I
mean,
think
for a
about. I'm not even
Pokemon
trying to
game-
justify it. I just
But
don't think about
a
it.
Pokemon game being like a turn-based role-playing game, you
Yeah.
don't necessarily have to very much. But I mean, Breath of the Wild has a lot of pretty precision and timing-based counters and dodges. So like, when
Yeah.
the frame rate starts tanking, just because you happen to be in a pretty intense battle against a
Right.
few enemies, like more than normal, while it's raining in a larger area with long sight lines, you're almost doomed to failure unless you kind of luck your way into just hitting the right button prompts.
Yeah.
Just because the game's going to just decide, okay, we're running at 7 frames a second for the next 3 seconds,
Sketch,
and then
you're
it's
not the
going to
only
go back
person.
up to roughly 30. And
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it
yeah.
might jump down to 7 if lightning strikes again, just so you know. So fuck you. And it's like, well, that's cool, and I wouldn't really mind if they're like, okay, it's exclusive on Switch for 3 years, and then it's on PC, run it however you want. Which
Right.
happens anyways because you emulate it and mod it. When I've played Breath of the Wild at 60 FPS, it looks amazing. And my whole thing was like, I feel like that should be a thing Nintendo should let me pay them
Mhm.
for. I'll be like, I will, guys. Like, I'll pay you for it. I'll even buy it again. I already bought Breath of the Wild. I'll buy it if you release it on Steam, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I play old games that have horrible performance, but it's just like
But that's the thing. Lots of old games don't. Like, there's
some of them
not
do.
no such thing as a Super Nintendo game or an NES game that runs at 30 FPS. They're all 60 FPS. There are 30
Well, maybe
FPS on interlaced things, and there's two 30 frames being flashed
maybe I'm
per
thinking of
second.
PC games because I'm thinking of games like Age of Empires, like where if you don't have a great PC, like when I was a kid, I didn't, and
Well, yeah, and
it was
that's
laggy.
more of a that's a
Yeah,
moving target though. So I mean that like
no,
it's not the game that doesn't run well necessarily. It might just be
right.
you were trying to run it on hardware that wasn't really up to the
That's true.
task. And that's a different like I wouldn't blame the game for that. If I was just like, man, my
That's
computer's
true.
not good enough to run this game, I'd be like, okay, well, what can I
That's
do
true.
about that? I can lower the settings. I can like that's another thing with PC games is you can kind of tinker the performance and the experience to your liking. Whereas on I mean, maybe if on Switch, if on Tears of the Kingdom they let me scale the thing down to
Right.
540p, have like all the effects and god rays and lighting and weird shadow, cool hair fluttering in the wind, turn all that off because like it's like yeah, I'm sure that looks real great, but I'd rather be able to play the video game, please. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Nintendo's got to or at least release a Switch 2 or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
and like I mean, it's
Or a
it's
Steam
totally
Deck.
fine if they don't want to, though. I'm just saying, but then like
Right.
keep the ambition in the pocket, man. Target something that the system
I
can
would
do
play
comfortably.
an old school formulaic Zelda game, like a classic throwback, you know what I mean? Like I don't necessarily need Breath of the Wild 2. Um, you know, like I would play a Spirit Tracks if that was their ambition to make like the third game in that kind of you know, like a spiritual successor to Spirit Tracks or something to keep it smaller
Yeah, that actually would be
but
interesting. And
very
then that
artistic.
also would make it so that every Zelda game on Switch is kind of
Uh,
its own thing. Like you
exactly.
have Breath of the Wild, you have fuck the ones that keep Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening.
That's sort of a remake of an old school Zelda.
Yep.
And then Skyward Sword. That's it's
Yeah.
the Wii one, which honestly I like quite a bit. I've played a fair amount of it on my Steam Deck actually. It's pretty good.
Well,
oh, hold on one second. For $2, Andrew Matthew says, "I hope when the power went out, you used your survival training to keep warm. Body contact is best." Yes, Andrew Matthews. While we did use body
careful.
contact to keep warm, it wasn't really that cold in our house. It was just the power went out, so we couldn't do anything internet-y. But we lit some
It's so
candles,
cold.
and that kept our room warm. Held it up with the puppies, and it was a good time.
It's freezing here too. It's freezing everywhere.
Yep. Oh man, I'm worked in Fallout 76 here though.
Well, hey, I'm gonna get back to I'm gonna play a couple videos on my chat. It'll just get too complicated, but I'll
You don't have to mute me if you don't want, because I'm not really talking all that.
I just didn't want to
I just wanted to read that one super chat.
I didn't want to
on
hijack
Rumble, I
your
don't get a
stream.
whole lot of them. Sorry?
I didn't want to
Oh,
hijack
no,
your
feel free.
stream because
Hijack away. My
Oh.
Rumble streams are pretty chilled out.
Oh, nice.
I hang out in a basement on a couch with some puppies.
Well, I was gonna pull this. I just wanted to pull up a video of the Chow Garden because people in the chat didn't seem to know what I was talking about. Wait a minute. When videos don't just show gameplay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want gameplay. It's just like, okay, hold on. Da-da-da-da. Guys, you remember this, right? Okay, so. Oh, somebody in my house is watching football and they're going crazy. I don't know what just happened.
There's football games on Christmas Eve?
Yeah. I don't know what he's watching. I think it's.
I knew Thanksgiving was like a football holiday. I didn't know Christmas Eve.
So the Chow Garden, basically, you have these little dudes you run around, and you can give them swimming abilities like flying, running, all these abilities by giving them, and they evolve like different traits. So you can take them to school. You can take them, put them in the water. They kind of drown at first, and they learn how to swim. And then like, it's just It's a very, and then you have to go play the game actually to get animals that you can collect the animals to bring back with you to the Chow Garden. That's how it works. Oops, I'm trying to skip to the Chow Garden part. But dude, it was awesome. See the animals in the background here is a peacock. Oh look, he's gonna do it. He's gonna see. Look, you give the guy a cheetah, and guess what happens? He grows a cheetah tail. Guys, this is the best game of all time. I'm kind of joking about that.
Have you played Sonic Frontiers?
I watched people play it, and I was kind of cringing, so I didn't get it. I will eventually play it, but
I mean, I haven't really played a Sonic game since Generations was probably the last one I played, so I'm not really like a big Sonic guy, but I've seen a lot of mixed stuff on Frontiers. And I never know
You know
what to
what's crazy?
trust in that situation. Like, you got a bunch of people who are like, "Oh man, like Sonic Frontiers is actually like amazing. Like this is the future of Sonic. This is exciting." And other people are like, "This game is trash. Never play it." And I'm like, "Wow, that's a range right there."
So right now, I'm pulling up a video of Sonic Adventure Dreams Edition, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because I think it looks better than Frontiers, and this was made in dreams.
Like neat.
Yes, guys.
That's
Okay,
pretty cool.
what you're watching is a Sonic game that was made on a PlayStation 4 video game, which is basically a game engine. Everything here was made from scratch, including all of the animations, literally all of it, 100% made from scratch by probably one person. And honestly, you don't know. It would take a while to learn the code. So the coding is not coding; it's like logic puzzles. It's very hard to describe, but it's a game engine, dude, and it looks incredible. Like here, look.
Yeah, someone made Dead Space in it.
Oh, dude, people make Dead Space. People make Oh, yes, and that looks amazing. People like this is just straight up the first.
There's a guy named Dan Kuhl, Kuhl, and the only reason I'm saying his name is because he's like an artist, so I imagine he would want people to like know who he is. And he is a guy who makes a bunch of shit in dreams, and some of it's really really crazy, and he'll do things like say I'm gonna model like a stormtrooper's blaster rifle from Star Wars, and he'll just spend like a month on it, and then it'll look like flawless, and he'll just like post pictures of it up. And I know him from a Facebook group for one of the IGN podcasts, because
Wow.
I lurk in normie video game groups just
Nice.
to see what people are saying, you know, what people are excited about, the defenses they have of games that they like that are incredibly bad, or
I
vice
know
versa.
what you mean. I know what you mean. Like Facebook, has a similar shit like that where it's embarrassing a little bit, but
Yeah, but like I kind of feel like for me to have an idea of, you know, what a bunch of different types of gamers are talking about, and not just my friends, I gotta, you know, hang out in some communities that maybe I don't really belong in.
right.
And you know, it's kind of interesting. It's like people watching.
So, all right. So, chat. This was made in dreams by one person. Just what I'm playing now, Mark, is a scene from Jurassic Park, the movie, just recreated in dreams.
Oh, nice.
It's fucking amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah, I honestly think the biggest mistake they made with dreams, especially with Sony releasing a lot of stuff on PC now, like it's crazy that they didn't release dreams on PC and like have add mouse keyboard controls to it.
I agree. I don't remember. I don't remember why they went hard on the PlayStation. They're backed by Sony, And the
Well, I mean,
PlayStation
it's
Move,
Media
it's Media
Molecule is the
Molecule.
studio, and they're owned by Sony.
They're owned by
so
Sony.
it's
But look, so
it's a
now,
first-party game, but like so is God of War, and it's on PC. So you know, I'm just like, guys, Dreams is kind of the one that you really want to have on
100%.
PC, so that you have all the modders. Like, hey, why don't we use the? Holy shit, PlayStation just made the easiest fucking tools to use ever. Because like, that's what I keep hearing about Dreams. That it's just a very easy to learn tool set. So even if you are never going to make anything like, hey, I perfectly recreated the intro to Dead Space in Dreams, like you might just be like, hey, I made Pong, but it actually looks really cool, and
Yeah,
I did all
you could be
sorts of neat
simple. You
stuff
can be
with
a simple
the
game designer for
arena.
sure,
Yeah.
if you want. But you could get complex like this. Like I'm showing right now, I'm showing
Or you can also
actual
like the other
3D models of that
the
are
other thing to
extreme.
mention about Dreams though is Dreams is also the platform by which you go on and can play the things other people make.
100. Yep.
And I think one of the problems with Dreams as well is it's not like it's basically a YouTube for user created games, but there's no monetization system.
No, there's no
at all.
monetization. But people have been hired by companies for based off Dreams.
And I know, but man, think of what they could have been sitting on though. If you you could have it like, because they could be taking a stupid percentage of microtransactions where people are buying each other's games on like their as microtransactions in Dreams. They could very easily take like a 50% cut. And
I know.
if one Dreams game kind of becomes a viral hit,
once you put monetization, you gotta then implement copyright and all that shit, and then all of the shit goes away. No more Jurassic Park, no more Sonic, no more any of that shit. That's probably the issue I think that they're dealing with, which is
you'd figure they could probably just use a similar system as YouTube though, and have it be that if you use like say Jurassic Park assets, you like Universal can just claim it and be like, yeah, all the money that you're making off this is ours, thanks. But
I guess I feel like they would just block it from being made.
I mean,
I'm not
maybe
sure.
yeah, but at the same time though, that's not necessarily a bad thing either. Like you might not have you might not have as many member-berry little reference games as you would otherwise, but you might have like, hey, now everyone that is making really cool stuff is taking the effort to be creative enough to make something original. And even if it's not very inspired, even if it's just like, you know, kind of a derivative thing, like take for example the similarity between Master Chief and the Doom guy, like from, you know, it's like both green, they're both in armor, you know, they're different, but I wouldn't say they're totally different ideas at the same time.
So now I'm showing how to make stuff in Dreams, and it's pretty epic. So like guys, you can do anything. Like all this is really easy to do. Like this is the Move controller, PlayStation Move controller.
You don't have to use the Move controller either.
Or you could use the PS5 controller. Yeah. You can use the PS5 controller if you want. It's hard. It's harder in my opinion. But this is what people made that T-Rex with. Just it's like sculpting. It's 100% sculpting. That's all it is. That's all it is. Right? What's another one? Find another one.
Hey, Caden Corey and Andrew Matthews. How's it going, guys?
Here's a Hellboy game that somebody made.
I don't even know where I'm going. Fucking West Virginia.
And then like this is how he's making. He's making his hand right now. Like literally, you could do this if you spend enough time. If you're good at looking at like copying something, like you know, you could do this.
Well, like I mean, I just take for example, well, this is removing the monetization thing, obviously, but think of the approach that Microsoft took with Minecraft. Granted, it was multi-platform before they owned it, but I think that Microsoft understood that having Minecraft, a game that parents will probably want to encourage their kids to play once they figure out what the deal is with it, everywhere will make you more money than being like, it's exclusive, so buy our box. It's like, well, maybe you should just make this available. And I think that if Sony did the same with Dreams, and made it so that you could do things like model in Dreams at a lower resolution on Switch, and then import that over to your Xbox and do stuff there, and then your PlayStation and your PC, and made it so that your creations were just everywhere.
Yep.
They I think that they would probably have been much more successful with it if they looked at it as a platform for user-created game development more so than a product that they should have exclusively on their platform. You know?
Blaine says the population that can't picture an apple in their head won't be able to use Dreams.
No, but they can play people's Dreams games.
Yeah, the other thing about Dreams is you can play anyone's creation or you can download anyone's creation.
That's where it's good, because it's like you don't have to be a YouTuber to be actively on YouTube every day. Like, I mean, I wasn't for the longest time. I didn't make anything on YouTube, but I was watching YouTube videos minutely, almost not daily. I was pretty much, like the entire time I was in paramedic college, if I wasn't listening to a lecture, I would be having YouTube videos in the background as I'd be reading. Because I kind of like, my brain tends to observe information and learn things better when I'm able to oscillate between things than if I'm trying to focus on it directly. Like, it's just kind of how I'm wired. It's why I'm pretty good at having a conversation with Lofty here as I'm playing Fallout 76, which is a game that I don't really understand yet because I started playing it like last night. But yeah.
Yeah,
it's not a bad way to go about stuff. You can just consume the stuff other people make on those platforms. I think that Dreams is a bit of a missed opportunity that I hope they revisit.
Yeah, I think they will. I mean, Little Big Planet had 3 games.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, yeah, I think next
Even
PS5. They're working on a PS5 thing right now for Dreams, I think, still, but
and top of the
yeah,
pile,
I'm just
I
showing
imagine when
everybody.
PSVR 2 comes out, they'll probably have
Right.
a version of Dreams kitted out for it.
Chiseling, showing off everyone's favorite.
Look at this Heath. Oh, this Heath. Guys, look at this. This was made in Dreams. Oh my god.
You see, some men just want to make a bit of bloody good work. And with this scene being remixable, you can
holy
zoom
shit.
in and analyze
It's Heath
every
Ledger
fine bit of
in the jail
detail,
cell in The
just
Dark
as the
Knight
Batman
as the
would
Joker.
himself.
It looks incredible. Oh my god. People make RPGs. People make really, really clever, like, what are those games called where you're like moving in one direction?
Facility is a first-person arcade game, a sort of endless runner that sees
yeah, a
runner.
runner.
What Sam described
Yeah, they're
as
making a
the
bunch of really
butthole of
creative
disco.
runner games,
Just
or endless ones.
into the mist
You can
and
make
paradise
you can
are a
make
couple of gorgeous
vignettes.
art scenes, which in my
This is
humble
literally
opinion
not.
come damn
This is
near
just made in
close to
Dreams. It's a
looking
very beautiful like
photorealistic.
vignette,
Back in
like
the day,
environment.
these two creations would have made a great
So beautiful.
dynamic theme.
You know, you can make this shit. It's pretty amazing.
Card list. Red is a seemingly
Anyway.
all-powerful.
I don't know how we got onto that discussion. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't really recall either.
Side-scrolling, dude. You can do anything. You can do side-scrolling first-person shooter, anything in Dreams whatsoever. I was designing sculptures. I was making Pokemon. I made my own dragon Pokemon that it's not finished, and I'll get back to it. Yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome. Let's see. Oh, I don't think somebody in my chat likes that game. Fallout
Dreams?
76.
Oh, I mean, like, I'm new to it, so and I'm trying to go in with an open mind. Because also, I mean, when Fallout 76 was a meme, like absolute garbage game, it was that was like 4 years ago now, right? I mean, it seems like it's been quite a fair amount of time, and I mostly am playing this as research so I can cover Starfield, and this is the last game that studio made, so I'm certainly not going to be the kind of YouTuber who hears that a game is bad And then
Right.
in my YouTube videos, like Fallout 76 is absolutely fucking garbage. I never
Dude,
played it.
don't be
because it's
that guy.
garbage."
There's too many of
I
those
know,
people.
exactly. Well, I mean, that's why I'm playing Fallout 76. I'm like, guys,
You know who
don't
does
give me
that?
shit. I'm doing my homework right now.
I'm not, I'll name names. Fuck it. Angry Joe does that a lot, and so does
Yeah.
Young. Yeah, they they'll
Yeah,
call a game
I
shit.
get it.
Haven't played it. They'll just Alex, will read off a news article saying, oh, Pokemon has lag issues, blah 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 blah, horrible, 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 and then Angry Joe's like, oh, we're doesn't even play the game, doesn't give it. He did the same thing. Now
So the lag issues are really bad, and it's like, okay,
it's like,
well, what do you mean by lag issues?
yeah, and
Expand on that.
And then they think that those glitches that went viral of people like turning into spaghetti, like they just make the assumption that everybody experiences that, which is not true.
Yeah.
And it's like, but I think the worst example of this, maybe since you're a Halo fan, you can maybe you have an opinion about this, but all of the Halo people right now, not all of them, some of them are actually fucking really having fun with Forge, but it seems like half of them are just completely ignoring that Forge exists and custom games.
Oh, wait, did Forge launch? I've been kind of tapped out of Infinite for a little while.
The Forge custom games right now is absolute fucking incredible. It's just
really?
straight
Yeah,
fire, straight fire.
I liked Infinite quite a lot. I even actually really enjoyed the campaign. I think it's one of the easier campaigns on Legendary, but I thought it was decent. I thought the story obviously was far from perfect, but I think if they were not going to totally retcon Halo 5 out of existence and be like, okay, Halo 5 did happen, I think they did the best they could with course correcting the story. And I think the gameplay was great. It just the multiplayer progression design and content pace was not sufficient for a game that is a
well, I was just talking about Forge. I was just talking about Forge.
But I mean, Forge, like Halo Infinite Forge, I'm assuming you're saying has launched, or are you talking about Master Chief Collection Forge?
No. You Halo Infinite has a Forge that just launched in November or something.
Oh, okay, yeah,
and
okay. So it was
everybody's playing it. It's the map I'm showing right now on my screen was made in Forge by a player. It's better than anything that 343 has actually put out in the actual game. And there's not just this map. They're remaking old maps. They're remaking a lot like
Well, I mean, honestly, they're remaking old maps. That's the thing that blows my mind about 343. I'm like, guys, how are you not releasing a classic Halo map redone for Infinite weekly? Like, you could be doing that for months, and people would have been loving it.
They are. They're putting all of this shit in custom games, and this is the future of Halo Infinite.
But isn't that users doing it, not 343? Like, that's what I mean. Like 343's, it's like, guys, can't you pay some people to be like, hey,
I guess
make Hang 'em High in Infinite, just like use some textures.
I mean, to be fair, like no shooter would do that, really. Like most shooters launch with like 6 maps, then they take 3 months, come out with 2 more maps. Like Halo's not doing anything different than like almost every other shooter. The problem is,
Halo's releasing 1 map like every 6 months.
Well, that's because instead of their timeline for seasons has shifted, and it's like they fucked up the whole launch. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that was the problem.
But I mean, I still think the progression though is shockingly slow for the type of game they want to make, and especially with things being limited, like the type of custom games that you were able to make for the longest time. The playlist that they had, like when the game launched, it didn't have Team Deathmatch as a selectable playlist. And now I thought that the idea of trying to get people into playing the other modes at launch was good. But I think that if you're going, especially if you're going to drip feed people and be like, hey, this is a free-to-play multiplayer experience that you can kind of take at your own pace, but here's how we're going to be keeping you engaged. I just think that when you're 343 and you have all of the rights of all of Halo at your disposal and all of those multiplayer maps that are just sitting in the tank, if your game's hurting for content, like put an intern
I know.
like put 50 interns on a level.
Well, I'm trying to
And,
talk
like, you
about
guys
Forge,
have
dude.
you
You're
have a
going on a
month.
rant.
No, but I'm
Forge
saying though
is
that,
incredible.
but Forge is
but nobody's
that.
talking
Like,
about it. But no, but look, the problem is nobody's
and
talking
that
about Forge, and
I
they're
didn't even
still
know it
complaining
existed.
about
That's what I
343.
mean. I agree.
That's the problem. The people that are running the now, not there's obviously like a lot of the pro Halo, tournament players are fucking boning the fuck out of Forge, but all of the big channels like the Act Man are being little bitches. They're not covering it because they're butthurt that Halo doesn't have fucking split screen co-op. Guys, I'm
And
telling you right now,
didn't
this is
someone
the
mod
most
the
fun
split screen
I've ever.
co-op in?
What's that?
Didn't someone mod the split screen co-op in anyway?
I don't know. I may possibly, but I'm just saying that this is the most fun I've had playing Halo in a very long time.
Yeah, no, I mean, you
and the
talked me into
Forge,
reinstalling it. Like,
dude. The Forge. If you're not a
I'm
creative
interested.
person, it would be very hard to make your own map, but you can do anything. Like, hold on, let me find.
Well, I mean, also you can like Halo Reach. Its multiplayer was
Guys.
like it lived and breathed on Forge. Forge
Yep.
was the only reason it had a multiplayer.
Now, what I'm showing now on my stream is literally okay. I think this is the Toy Story room from Toy Story. This was made in Forge. I don't know if you can see this, Mark, but it is fucking unreal what they did. This is a map. This is like a multiplayer map you can play on.
Oh, nice.
And everything was made like, I'm telling you, this is not it's a dev kit, but
You're making me want to like alt tab over and install Halo right now.
dude, Forge is crazy. They have Lockout. They have like, Zanzibar. They got all these old maps you can play.
Yeah,
and if you join, what's the guy's
That's
name?
what I mean. Like you just said that name and I got so happy.
I know,
like,
like
all you really need to do is put the old maps into the game.
Yeah. You could join the
New
thing
ones
is
are cool too. They're always appreciated, but I mean, I get that that's got to be more difficult.
You can join the Discord, guys. You can join the Discord. You can join all these custom games. You can hop in. There's always people playing. I think it's what's his name? Mizkif? Or what's the big Halo Forge guy?
That
or the Halo
not
tournament
sure.
player that has a big YouTube channel. Hold on a second.
Shit.
Can't remember.
I just got
like,
ganked by a bunch of ghouls.
So
in
epic.
School.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, no,
everybody should be playing it now, but people don't even know it exists because I don't know. It's weird because Angry Joe should be the one covering this, but he's just refusing to cover it. Even though it's the best thing. It's the best thing that they've done in 10 years, easily.
This is kind of the same thing that I was dealing with Cyberpunk a few years ago when it seems like I'm the only person amongst the people who I'm talking to who's willing. Sorry?
Yeah. Oh, I was just saying that I was just describing to my chat that everything they're looking at is like made in Forge. Anyway, go ahead.
But I was saying, like, I was the only one that was giving CD Projekt any benefit of the doubt at all. And I mean, regardless of, what your thoughts on them are not irrelevant. What I more mean is that it seems like every bit of information that would come out, the people that I was on like podcasts with and talking to would be like, oh, CD Projekt says that they're gonna offer refunds to people, and Sony was like, oh, we're not even doing that, and now they've caused all this trouble, so CDPR is fucking up yet again. I was like, wait, by saying that people should get their money back if they're not happy with the product? I was like, I think, guys. I'm just like, wait, like that kind of sounds like they're like, yeah, we fucked up. So if you want your money back, you should have your money back. I'm just like, I don't like. No one was being charitable, and I have
agree.
a feeling that there's a lot of that going on with Halo, also with Fallout 76. From what I can see here.
I'm showing right now, like
this is
Mario
enjoyable.
Kart.
Like it's not amazing, but
yeah.
This is Fallout 4, but it's gigantic. It's a little less focused on story. It's more focused on gameplay. And there's other people walking around sometimes. Like that's my take on Fallout 76 after playing for a day.
Right. But like they have like fucking Rocket League in Halo with warthogs. Like there is so much shit right now that's extremely fun to play.
That's a really great idea.
And it's like it's just annoying that people are like,
you could use all the different vehicles and really change up how that feels too. That's clever.
Absolutely. People made a Minecraft. Look at this. Look at this. Minecraft. Here it is. Guys, this was made in Forge. This is made in Forge. It's a map. It's another. I think this is a. I don't know if you can play this yet. I think he's still working on it. But like, it's just it's crazy. It's crazy. People are gonna do all kinds of shit. People have already made side scrollers in this game. People have already made. Okay, I saw crazy something really wild. I can't remember, but you can like fuck with the logic and the coding and stuff to like make basically almost anything.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
When I
It's
clear
like
out
my whole thing is
this
instead
high
of just
school,
yeah, instead of just
I might switch over to Halo.
right, like instead of like being butthurt about Halo 24/7, like yeah, I get it. They have fucked up the launch, but like this is so good. It's almost like you're being cringe, not you, but like people like Angry Joe and like the
people
Act
who
Man,
were.
the Act Man specifically, they're super fucking cringe for just pretending this doesn't exist, even though it's so good. It's like, yeah, okay, you guys are fake now. Like they're not even real fans anymore. They're just fucking fake fans. Like fuck 'em.
Well, the way I kind of look at those sort of situations is very easily people will slip into a
I don't know if like
an opinion
over
on a
time,
game
they
that
still have that
almost becomes a political
line
position.
Yeah. Political or
yeah,
like or the
take
fans.
for example,
Yeah.
I love Ass
Agree
Heel
with,
versus Babyface.
he was
Love you,
going
dude.
for it.
If you're listening to this, I remember him being on EFAP once, and this is not like a conversation he and I had personally. I wasn't even involved. I heard him talking to the guys on EFAP about No Man's Sky, and he was saying, I'm never touching No Man's Sky. I don't care how good they make it. And Fringy's contention was, well, I mean, doesn't that seem kind of counterintuitive for, like if your goal would be we want people to release good games, or if they release games that are bad, we want them to work on them and at least eventually deliver what they promised and not charge
Exactly.
people for it, which is exactly what Hello Games did. And Az was still kind of like, yeah, well, I'll never forgive them for that launch, so fuck them. And it's like,
Really?
well, I understand that, but at that point, are you being a relatively objective and fair, analyst of this medium, or are you like, yeah, no, they hurt my feelings. So
I think there's a difference. I disagree with his take on, but he's he's perfectly willing. He's perfectly allowed to not want
he's
to play it.
absolutely allowed. And I'm not even saying that he's being unreasonable. I just think that at that point, you're not criticizing the media, the product. You're criticizing the
vanilla launch.
Yeah, like and it's, I mean, it's a big, like, it's the thing I'll always wear is a guy who likes cyberpunk.
There you go.
A cyborg. It's like, well, yeah. I do get that there's people that will always be pissed at them for that launch and never want to support it, but I also can't take those people's opinions seriously when they talk about the quality of the game. It's like, you guys don't know what the game is. You played the vanilla PS4 version on launch day, which was comically broken, and that's not what that game is anymore. I'm sorry. Like, it's you can be mad, and that's cool, but you also don't really have a super valid opinion on it at that point.
Yeah,
either.
I mean, now it's worse when they're actual influencers who are behaving this way. Like if I'm not saying Az isn't an influencer, but he's not a Halo.
Yeah,
YouTuber.
Like, and he's also not a No Man's Sky like channel,
right?
Or he's not a guy.
No Man's Sky.
And he doesn't bring it up often either. Like, if Az was constantly talking about how terrible No Man's Sky was, I think eventually people could safely be like, hey, dude, maybe you should play it, because like, you can get that game for $10 on a good Steam sale, and they haven't charged anyone for a single update ever. So. And now it's a VR game as well. So, I mean, like they've done a lot of stuff to that game. I'm not like a huge fan of it. I'm not a big player.
I like it. I play it a lot.
I can appreciate what they've done.
Yeah,
and but actually, come to think of it, that's one that also is on my list for research for Starfield, because You know, it's. I have a feeling that there will be some similarities between
Very
No Man's
much.
Sky and Starfield, or as a person who has not played either game extensively, and Starfield not at all, I have a feeling there's a lot of people who are just gonna say, "Oh, it's just rip off No Man's Sky," even though they played neither.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and break this down. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, I think with Halo specifically, what I'm showing right now is some dude playing Lockout, which is like a 1-to-1 identical remake of Lockout on Halo Forge Customs, and it's just
Nice.
a fucking awesome map. Like, it's so much fun. Here's my problem: when this shit exists, and the big Halo influencers pretend that it doesn't exist, just to spite 343, right? That's what they're doing. They're trying to
Yep.
spite 343. This is objectively badass, but they're pretending it doesn't exist. Now, the reason is, like I said, they want to spite 343, but guess what I want to do as a fucking Halo fan? I want
Play
to
Halo and
play
have it
Halo
be good.
games, and I want it to be popular because I want it to be on Twitch, because I want to watch fucking Doc play it, and I just want it to be a popular. And this should be popular. Objectively speaking, what they did with Forge should be dominating Twitch. It should be super
Well, yeah,
fucking
and I mean,
popular. But
ultimately,
it's
it comes
not,
down to
because
I want
everybody's being a
developers to
fucking
be
snob, and I'm fucking sick of it. They're just
And,
retarded.
and you're
They're
right,
so
that is
fucking
shitty
stupid.
because ultimately, I think that content creators and people that analyze specific industries like gaming or specific media like gaming or movies,
Yep.
when a mistake is corrected, it's not really productive to just like be like, okay, well, no, but I hate that now, so
Yep.
they lost me forever. It's like, well, I don't know, like, you can't really say that. Like,
No, you
if you
can't.
want to be taken seriously as a person who like
That's why I tuned
whose
out.
opinion should be trusted on stuff like games or movies.
That's why I tuned out. I don't watch them anymore. Don't watch any of these people anymore. Um, like, here's what's this map? Let's see.
Anyone out there
Um,
who does watch those type of things, subscribe to Mark the Cyborg on YouTube.
no, I'm kidding.
I suppose I sort of make that stuff, so it's.
No, I'm
But
not
at the
talking.
same time, though, I don't cover like daily news cycle
No,
things.
I'm
Or
talking
my
specifically
mixed
about
brand.
Angry Joe, the Act Man. That's who I'm talking about. Who I don't watch anymore. And like some of these big people who like are supposed to be propelling the community in like a certain direction, who have a massive influence. Those are the people that I'm pissed off about. Like, you didn't even know anything about this. Like, you didn't do anything wrong. But
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I haven't really been following Halo news very much, but yeah, you're right. Like, of all my like YouTube recommendations, I have not been seeing an influx of Halo Infinite Forge is out right now, and
yeah,
it's fucking incredible. Like that, you mentioning it was like I was like, oh, like if you said, hey, do you know when Halo Infinite Forge is coming out? I probably would have been like, didn't they say like March or something? I would have been way off. Like
right.
I had no idea it was out.
That's sad. It's sad to me. It's funny. A lot of people are
Yeah.
having fun, man. Like my friend and my brother and my cousin are huge Halo fans, and my cousin's amazing, like tournament pro level, at Halo, and he fucking loves all this shit. Like, they're having all these people that actually are Halo fans. Like, if they're playing it, they're having fun. The rest of the people are just being either they don't know it exists, and the reason for that is because of all the snobby, elitist YouTubers who are still butthurt about the launch, which objectively did suck. But like you said, No Man's Sky came back, and so did Cyberpunk, although I don't know to what extent.
Oh, it's, my most recent video is on Cyberpunk 1.6. So
Okay,
yeah,
well, there you go.
I will send you the link to watch it after.
I'll check it out.
Stream,
But like,
but
I'm tired.
yeah, no, they improved it significantly. They added in a little quest line that ties into the Edge Runners anime, and I think that that like 1.6 for me is probably what they should have waited for launch. Especially if they if they would have had Edge Runners ready for launch and released the version of the game that's out now, we'd be having a much different conversation around Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the launch was fucked, and things like the driving was terrible. The police system is still not good, but
Hey,
anyways, like I said,
wait,
I made a video.
Oh, I'll check it out. I'm trying to find it. The guy who won that thing never messaged me. The hell? And he didn't even, did he even respond in the chat? Chat, did that guy who won actually win anything? Like, did he didn't give me a DM on Twitter. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Because I had to send this art print to the guy. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, he did. He messaged me. Okay, he did. He did. I got it. I'm gonna send it to him. I was about to give it to just some random person in the chat. I'm gonna have more giveaway streams, guys. Probably do a New Year's Eve one. I got bigger gifts. I got a bunch of shit to give away. I got you, Fiend. I got you.
I had 4 level ups in Fallout 76 that I had not picked perks or skills for. I've just been idly playing for hours. Didn't realize how many times I leveled up.
Nice. Oh, I get my old Twitter back.
Yeah, I noticed that too, and I didn't know which one to take. I was like,
I know, it
oh,
doesn't matter. I will eventually consolidate, but I don't know what to do. What should I do? What do people do in this situation?
You know what you should do? You should just have a post on one that says, "Hey, I'm not going to be using this account anymore." Tag the other one in it, and I don't know, maybe sign up for Twitter Blue for like a month, so you have like a check mark on the ones. People know which one the real one is.
Right. But the check mark would work probably, but I still don't know what to do with the other one. Like, should I use it for just streaming or YouTube or something? Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, no, maybe only stream announcements. Maybe I should probably do that. Just have it be that on my stream. Oh, but then again, you know,
I don't know.
I have a fair amount of followers on Twitter. It's probably irresponsible to do that because I would basically make it so that all my promotion is now on a Twitter account that no one follows.
Yeah, I could hide it. That way, I could use it as a if I ever need it in the future as my main account in case I get banned again. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Like hiding Twitter page or going private, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I could do a private, maybe. Just
Maybe, yeah.
Anyway, I'm just playing Halo. I mean, I was watching it. Anyway, yeah, I think those were all that I was gonna. I don't know if I have any more pictures. I was gonna show all my old stupid pictures. Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I watched Bones and All last night. It's a really good. I liked it a lot. It's
yeah, that's the Timothy Chalamet one.
Timothy
right?
Chalamet
Love story. Interracial love story in like 70s, something like that.
I think it's the 80s, but
okay. Well, like a period piece. It's not like a modern deal.
And it's fucked up. It's not what you think.
Oh, really?
It's probably considered a horror movie, actually.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess that makes the title make a little more sense.
Oh yes. Yes. It's a fucked up movie, but it's also a love story, and it's very weird. I personally love it. I can see why people would hate it for various reasons, but I think it's beautiful, and the music is so fucking good, man. Music is great. The soundtrack. Tonight I'm going to watch either The Banshees of Inisherin with Colin Farrell or The Fabelmans, which is the new Spielberg movie. But
a theater or both these?
Oh no, they're all out streaming now. Those just came out recently. Right, I think I might have to rent them though, sadly.
Yeah, X-Ray Brother is going to be over. He's coming from Alberta, Canadian Texas, and I believe he's known as Rice Attack on the internet. not a
Really?
content creator, but I don't know what we're doing tonight. Maybe we'll have a family movie night with the puppies, family, and my brother-in-law, who's also Canadian military, but he's Air Force.
Oh.
There's a lover in the
I'm just showing my chat the trailer to Bones and All. So it's a
Alright.
love story. It's got Timothy Chalamet. This new girl actress, not sure who she is. But it's also a very violent, fucked up movie, man.
Have you seen Pearl?
I fucking love Pearl, man.
Yeah,
Love
Pearl's
it.
great.
Love it.
That's one of my favorite movies of the year, honestly.
I
It's,
agree, man.
Like it's not my top because I think I'd give it to Northman and Everything Everywhere All at Once are kind of my top
Okay.
two, I'd say. And Top Gun Maverick was great too, but it's so weird to compare
I
those
know.
movies to each other. To me.
I
Like,
can't.
it's just
I
like,
can't
well,
even
I
do
don't
it.
know, sort of different deals. But I will say though that Top Gun Maverick did a fantastic job at they did the Cobra Kai style of series reboot. It's like
Yeah, for
this
sure.
is kind of the same sort of deal as the stuff from the original thing, and some old characters are back, and they're still really awesome and likable. And we got some new characters too, and they're actually really charismatic and cool. And there's some good action. But Everything Everywhere All at Once is just the most creative movie I've like ever seen. Like,
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen that movie,
I
but
love it.
it's you really got to be on board for what it's doing because it's
Yeah, it's a little bit
insane.
too much for me. I prefer
Yeah,
Pearl.
and I understand that too.
Yeah, but it is a really good movie, and Michelle Yeoh is incredible, and the guy Jackie Chan was supposed to play that character, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And then it was
something happened.
Ki Kwan. Oh
I love
shit!
it.
I forget his last name.
I forget his name too.
I think X-Ray Girl just made all the lights pink. And, oh my god, honey, why? But yeah, I'm Short Round. He's wonderful. He was my hero when I was a kid.
Merry Christmas, Aiden. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
Aiden, is that Aiden Paladin?
Aiden Bergen? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Let's see here. Someone said went to
I like
be
Aiden. Aiden's cool.
went to an everything all at once party in Chinatown and still haven't seen it. That's random.
Really?
That's funny, man.
That's odd. That's odd that that's a thing which exists already. Like, it's one of my favorite movies of the year, and I didn't realize that there were themed parties in Chinatowns around the world.
Somebody's drawing us? Kenzo said he's currently drawing YouTube content creators. You two will be getting the Kenzo in 2023.
Oh, cool.
I think I've seen you on Twitter. You're gonna have to DM me that or something. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about.
DM me too. I definitely want to make sure I follow that. Oh wait.
Yeah.
I got out of bed too early. So I'm just healing in Fallout here, and then I think I'll log off and maybe install Halo.
Well, one of the things I was trying to say earlier is it would be beneficial if you joined one. Well, you don't have to, but like if you joined the Discord that has all the custom games people in it, like that's where all the that's where everybody's doing. Basically, there's a big Discord with I think his name is Miskiv. He's like a pro player, and he's running all the custom games. And I think you can find that somewhere, but maybe I'll send it to you. I'll get it from my brother. But that's where everybody's playing shit. And like I said, it's like, there's custom. You can play zombies with like your buddy. There's a horde mode. Like, dude, people are just doing all kinds of shit. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm absolutely sympathetic to the people who are pissed that stuff wasn't good to go for launch.
Right.
But I also sort of think that, well, they launched it as a free to play though.
Yeah, they launched it free to play,
Like,
and and the campaign. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the campaign, but like, it was fine. I don't need to play co-op.
I kind of liked it because it was just there wasn't, while it was sort of your classic checklist open world game. because
was very
because the game was all super focused on just being Halo combat, and there wasn't any weird like,
That's it.
oh yeah, now we have a race where you have to collect 10 flags before this Covenant guy does it, or like any bullshit like that. I was like, oh, okay, this is just a lot of excuses for me to be in Halo combat, and I was fine with that. So
Yeah, Fiend,
I
Halo.
enjoyed it. I really loved the grappling hook too. I thought that was a lot
Yeah,
of
the
fun.
grappling hook was great.
Makes it feel like you're playing Attack on Titan almost.
Yeah, Fiend Machine says Halo has a horde mode. No, custom games has a horde mode. So they just launched custom games and Forge for Halo Infinite, and all the stuff I'm talking about is in that, which means there's like all the old maps that you grew up to love. People are remaking. They're adding it to custom games. There's horde modes. There's a Rocket League mode. There's all kinds of shit. Games should be free in a perfect. What a great standard.
Well, I mean, like, and that's the thing. I think it would be my stance on Halo's launch, I think, would be a lot different if it was like, hey, you need to pay $70 to play this game, and that's the only way to play it.
Right.
Like, I think I would be a lot harder on it because, like, I don't know. It seems reasonable to go easy on it if it's like, well, but the same, like, I mean, you didn't have to spend any money on this game. Though. It's kind of like it's hard for me to be very mad at a free to play game when it needs content. Like, I could say, hey, it's not worth my time to play right now, but I'm like, oh, this launch is a disaster. Like, R.I.P. Halo. I'm like, oh, well. I mean, maybe if you hated the campaign, sure, but like if we're talking about the multiplayer, it's like, you know, they kind of just gave it to everybody.
Yeah, I'm showing the Zanzibar map right now on my screen, and it's like, I think it looks great. Let's see here.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, here's the custom games. Guys, look at this. This is This is like oh dude. This is just a weird game that people are playing.
No, sir, Oak, you will not revive
Everybody's
that
having
game.
fun playing these
No,
crazy
sir.
games. It's like one sniper versus like 15 people, and they have to make their way up this obstacle, and he has to try to kill all of them. And like, it's so much fun. I wish shit like this was popular on Twitch.
Kind of lame.
I would watch the hell out of this content. There's other ones too.
What is popular on Twitch these days? I haven't watched
fucking
Twitch
Valorant and other bullshit games that I think are extremely boring.
I like Valorant.
I don't care about Valorant. I've never been.
It's Counter-Strike.
I don't like Counter-Strike personally. I don't like the fast-paced, mouse twitchy, no scope. It's not fun to watch to me. It's like, oh yeah, that's impressive, but I just can't. It's not fun at all to me to watch.
Yeah, I guess
Halo is so much more fun to watch.
I guess I don't often watch gaming streams, so for me, it's more like I wouldn't be rating Valorant on whether or not it's fun to watch.
Right.
I think it's fun to play, but
like I think even Fortnite is more fun to watch than Valorant. Like, I don't know, something about Valorant.
I don't know. Fortnite just infuriates me. So
I know.
I
agree.
It would be more fun for me. Like, oh wait, do I have Halo Infinite installed? How about that? Okay, yeah, fire up a game. Why not?
Yeah.
Now my thumbnail is a lie, though. Everybody, I'm sorry.
Like, look, this is custom games lockout, 1-to-1 remake, and it's just looks so much fun, dude. Look at this. It's a full game too. It's 4v4. Here's another one. What's this one? This is an old map. Look, they have coagulation. Look at this shit. This is crazy.
Isn't coagulation just blood gulch?
Blood gulch. Sorry. Yeah, I get. Yeah. This is so much fun. Party games. They have party games too. Kind of like, fucking like Mario Party and stuff. Like, there's a Duck Hunt game. There's Yeah, it's weird, man. Trying to find the sniper game.
Seriously?
Oh, the Diglett. It's called Diglett. This is it. Everybody's playing this right now. You duck up and down out of a hole in the ground, and you have to pop up and headshot people with a sniper. And I think there's 8 people. I can't even describe it. You almost just have to like type in Halo Forge Diglett and like just look at it. It's funny.
Oh my God, somebody's staring in the back of my head.
There we go. Sorry, I was trying to remember my Windows password.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, Valorant and titties. That is Twitch in a nutshell.
Oh my God.
Twitch in a nutshell.
I mean, like, I gotta say, the titties in Valorant are pretty
Why?
alright.
That's
Holy
true.
Shit.
Riot knows what they're
I
doing.
feel like I
That's true.
layout. We played hammers on this map, which, as you can imagine, was carnage.
Look, somebody just put
this map is just
a
insane.
fuck ton of
It's not
hammers in
competitive
one
balance
map,
at all.
and then it's just
not
mass
designed to
carnage.
be objectively good map design.
It's so much
It's
fun.
just fun.
It's
just
so
casual
crazy.
fun, and I can happily report that Chiron in Infinite is just as insane as it always was.
Getting profile
Another
for
classic banger
platform.
is this remake of Lockout
Right.
from Unique.
Let's hang out, puppies.
Anyway, I think I have to go walk my freaking dog. Or dogs. I showed my doggos earlier. If you missed it, chat, I'm going to show it again quick. I'll show my doggos.
Oh, man, I want to pull up your stream. I want to see the doggos. I love dogs.
They're cutie pies. Look at them. I'll post them on Twitch because we have them in little, on Twitter. We have them in little happy holiday scarves.
Little, are they
Happy
huskies?
holiday. Alaskan Kleekais. They're miniature huskies.
Oh, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They shed a lot?
Yes, but they're full grown, and they're basically the size of a puppy husky, but they're fully
cool.
grown.
That's amazing. Rocky.
They're adorable. I like big dogs, but we can't have big dogs in this area with the people in this house. But yeah, they're so fucking adorable, man. They're very friendly.
I've got a Chihuahua that looks like a fox with black hair.
Yeah, I've seen your dog on a stream before.
I call him my baby kitsune.
Somebody said, "Oh, hi, Flaccid Phoenix. Why don't you guys set up a Halo stream party like GG does with Mario Kart?"
I think it being regular is pretty
yeah. My
Lofty
issue
and I are
is
pretty good at being like, "Hey, you want to stream together tomorrow? Yeah, cool."
I know.
That's
my problem
way,
is
way better with that.
I can't do scheduled stuff like that. I get way too overwhelmed. And then also, I'm hyping up Halo so much, but I don't play it that much. I have so many things I'm trying to do. Like I'm trying to catch shinies in Pokemon freaking Scarlet. I'm trying to play Warzone when I can. I'm trying to you know what I mean? Like
I have not touched Warzone or the new Modern Warfare at all. And I thought I was gonna play Modern Warfare 2, but like that, there's an example of that $70 price tag is really
free,
it's
yeah.
my line in a lot. Well, I know Warzone's free, but I like Call of Duty campaigns for the most part. I didn't play Vanguard, but I even thought Cold War was pretty good. It was Raven who made it, and I think they're a decent studio. They're all pretty like basic bitch stuff. It's all just, hey, run forward, shoot things, and eventually use a vehicle for 2 minutes, But yeah, like now like $70 US is now not only $20 more for us, so it's $89.99 here, or was for a while. Now it's up to $93.49, and I'm just like, man, I'm not like after tax is like triple digits. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not playing Call of Duty. Forget it. I have way too many other games I could be playing.
Dude, I have so many games to play. Like I'm trying to pull up my Steam library for a second. Like right now, I'm not gonna go through all of
Did
these.
you play High on Life?
No.
It's,
I haven't played it
it's
yet.
pretty good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's on Game Pass too. You can play it on
Like,
PC
look at all my
or
Steam
Xbox.
games. Like right now I'm playing Total War Warhammer 3. I'm sorry,
Oh,
playing.
right on.
Yes, I'm
Wait,
playing 3.
oh, they made a third one? Jesus. I
Dude,
thought
you
they
know what
were
they
on
just
two.
did? They just blew everyone's mind. They combined Total Warhammer 1, 2, and 3 all in one epic, massive, huge map with every single faction.
Oh,
It's called Warhammer. Fuck, what's it called?
I think I might
But
have to abandon my Halo plan because it's been saying getting profile from platform forever.
oh
Yeah,
no.
no, sorry, go ahead. So they like it. Wait, it's like in one match?
Yep.
So it's
You
like,
could play any faction, like 30 whatever factions, all in the same map. Instead of what it used to be, which is every Warhammer 1, 2, and 3 all had their own little portion of the lore that they were exploring. This is everything combined. It's called, I can't remember what it's called, but it's so hype. Everyone is, because people didn't like Warhammer 3 when it came out, but now everyone is hyped about this, and they just released a beta. I've been playing it.
oh, right on.
But then I'm playing like Planet Zoo because I like to chill and relax, some zoo game. I'm playing Lord of the Rings Online. Like, I have 50 hours into this game right now. I'm like, I have a hard time playing that's one thing I panic when people ask me to play games on stream because I can't plan anything like that. I'm so spontaneous. And it's just like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like bouncing around between a bunch of different games on streams. I like, I mean, I find that it's one thing that it really makes me wish I would make some more generalized thumbnails where I could just be like, hey, I'm
Right.
gonna just play some random shit because it yeah, it really is fun to, I don't know, have a diverse gaming diet, I suppose.
I know. Like I bounce around. Like I'm playing this game right now. It's called The Isle, which is you play as a dinosaur, and it's literally a survival game. As you play, it's very very hard.
From a dinosaur's perspective.
It's basically like Valheim or any survival game, but you play as a dinosaur, and it's hyper realistic, which means the foliage is fucking real, like very realistic graphics. You have to manage your hunger and thirst. You can't kill things that are bigger than you. You have to be very, very, very scared if you're a tiny. You start as a baby, and you grow over the course of the game. It's so epic, dude. But it's very niche and hard. But it's growing. It's a growing community. Then there's Northgard. I've been playing a lot of strategy games lately. I'm playing. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going? Like, there's too many games to play, bro. This is just Stellaris. You ever play Stellaris?
No, although I was actually talking about it yesterday. That is the
one's
4X
good.
game that most of my friends who are big fans of like Paradox games and stuff have told me to play.
Yep.
So I think whenever I do decide, hey, I'm gonna actually try a 4X game, it likely will be Stellaris. I do
jump
own
into
it
it.
now as well.
Yeah, man. It's basically Civilization in space. And it's hard to. You have to. I can only play these games if I watch tutorials because I can't learn anything by myself. It's too confusing to me. Yeah. But the Wandering Village is a really good game. It's a strategy. I like games. I like city builders, and I like village games where you like have to micromanage a village.
Have you ever played RimWorld?
Yes, I love RimWorld. Love it so much.
RimWorld's pretty cool. I'm terrible at it, but it's
It's
I
hard,
could
man.
see it being incredibly satisfying if you get good at it.
Yeah, I have 64 hours in RimWorld. It's super
I
hard.
think that the big thing is I don't know where to start with priorities in that game. I'm just like,
I
so
know.
wait, hold on. Like, do I need to Like, guns seem like they're pretty important, but also I have no food
No.
right now. But like I've maybe got 10 minutes before I'm attacked by that other village, and
Yeah,
what do I do?
there's a whole meta to what matters first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all that stuff. I just watch YouTube tutorials and then I try to combine them and then do my own thing at the same time and like just make
Yeah,
it fun. But somebody asked my favorite game of the year. Oh boy, Elden Ring, definitely.
yeah. For AAA's Elden Ring, with God of War Ragnarok being pretty close behind.
Haven't played it yet.
I think Ragnarok's by far the best story of the year. But other like my other games of the year would probably be Roller Drome, which is Tony Hawk with guns. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Vampire Survivors, which is the most simple and wonderful game, and Proteus, which is a really good like old school first person shooter. Those
Mhm.
would probably be my top picks.
Yeah. I'm eating. Oh my god, I don't even know what this is called. What the fuck is this called? Some kind of Chex mix with cinnamon glaze with Cheerios. It's like what are those things called where you have a bunch of shit together in like a bowl? I don't even know what I'm saying.
Granola?
I don't even know.
Is it not granola?
No, I can't even. I'm never mind. I'm stupid. This eggnog alcohol is really good.
Boom. Got a kill in Halo. First
Holy
one in
shit.
months.
Oh, you're playing?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you were okay. I figured that you were talking about like tomorrow or something, but
No. I was like, yeah, well, once I'm done in Fallout 76, I'll reinstall Halo. And it was already installed on this computer, which I didn't realize, but it's like, okay. Yeah, I'm playing with the mouse and keyboard right now. I didn't even move. I've had a puppy on my arm this entire time.
Yeah, feel free to explore like what the Forge thing is. I think the best way to do it, like I said, is to find
I'm just in a quick
I'll send you the
play match
Discord
right
link.
now.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can do all that stuff.
Oh shit.
And they fixed the whole live update thing and they made everything cheaper. They made it much easier to get. All the new like, the live service stuff.
Man.
Which kind of sucks because everybody was complaining about how long it took to level up before in Halo Infinite, but I actually thought it was fine because now it takes, a week and a half, and then you have to wait 2.5 months. Like, why are people?
I don't know. I have no clue what the pacing's like right now.
Yeah, but it's just like they messed it up because the fans demanded it. The fans were like, "We demand that we can get get through the entire live service battle pass, in 3 days." And because they were so fucking annoying about it, 343 was terrified of them. They're like, okay, we'll give you what you want. Well, now it takes 3 days to get through the battle pass. And now they basically fucking fucked up the whole live service thing. Because that's why I don't think the fans should always get what they want, because they're fucking stupid a lot of the times. I'm sorry.
I mean, sometimes yes, but it's also
stupid.
There's a middle ground there though. Like you can give the fans what they want while also like maintaining the game balance. Boom, round 1, no deaths.
It depends.
Yeah, baby. Was on a tear with that sniper rifle.
Nice. I love snipers in Halo.
I used to not, but man, with mouse and keyboard.
Chex mix.
Woo. Yeah, baby. Come on, man.
Well,
go kinetic on him. I just knocked down the shield. Sorry.
Is American Psycho a Christmas movie?
Absolutely.
Based.
No, I don't think it is.
There's a Christmas party in it.
Hey man, that's a man who loves the only thing which truly matters.
Exactly. Himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
That raw Sigma male energy. Is it real? Who knows? I don't even think Bret Easton Ellis knows.
I don't know if he knows, but I think he does know. I was just talking about this on stream the other day with somebody. what was it? The theory is that he did kill some of them. For example, Paul Allen, the homeless guy. It would be very, very easy for someone in the 1980s, especially a wealthy, Wall Street guy, to go in a back alley, kill a homeless man, and then walk, especially a black homeless man, and like back when like all this shit was, you know what I mean? Like, nobody would ever. First of all, nobody would care to follow up with like a murder investigation, and second of all, there was a shit ton of racism back in the. So like he would just easily get away with it. And same thing with the supermodel, I think. So there's certain murders in that movie that actually could have very easily happened, but some of the other ones made no sense. But what was I looking at?
Whether or not American Psycho is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. No, I just love all the quotes.
Yeah, victory. 1-0 in Halo Infinite for 2022. I don't know. I probably played at the beginning of the year.
I love this quote. This is so funny. I'm gonna play it quick. Hold on.
Sabrina, don't just stare at it, eat it.
I think this is too fast paced though for the relaxed vibe I want to go for today. So I might switch back to Fallout, but I think I'm gonna go to Fallout 4.
Sabrina, don't just stare at it, eat it.
Or maybe New Vegas. Oh wait, I haven't seen my
He's got the
chat
two
in forever.
supermodels.
Sorry, guys.
He's got the two supermodels, and he's filming a porno. And he's looking at them, and he's just like, Sabrina, don't just stare at it, eat it. She's like, okay. Oh my god, he's so fucking crazy in that movie. I don't know. I love it. I love when he's like, I just had to kill a lot of people. Merry Christmas, Joseph Productions. Yeah, I guess people were still racist in the 80s, though. Come on. People are, racism's never going to go away. You can't pretend. I hate the people on the left who are like, end racism. Right? It's all over Madden. Every fucking end zone in the fucking video game series has the words end racism in the end zone of the stupid. Like, what are we going to do? Kill every racist? What's the point?
Yeah, that's the plan. Genocide the race.
It's so stupid. It's never going to happen. Just the best we could do is like call them out. Like that's this whole virtue signaling, people pretending that they have the ability by themselves to end racism. Fuck off, you pieces of fucking virtue signaling faggot. I don't know. It's Rumble.
Sorry,
We're good.
For a second
We're good.
There. My
We're
headphones
good.
got unplugged.
That's good. It's Rumble. Nobody cares. You know what I mean. Sick of these people. Sick of them. Chat, you know what I'm talking about? Die Hard is a Christmas movie, I know.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, did your headphones actually get unplugged? Because I went on a little bit of a rant.
Yeah, sorry, I managed to miss most of the rant because I was moving my microphone / mixing board cart and unplugged my headphones from one end, and then as I was moving it back, I unplugged them from the other. Puppies. Relax, puppies.
Good, because I said a bad word. I tried to correct it, but it just slipped out.
A gamer word?
Said a gamer word. Well, not
wait,
that,
no,
not
you're
the
on
gamer
YouTube,
word.
right?
Oh, yeah, but I didn't say the gamer word. I just said a bad word.
Oh, okay. Well, I
I said
mean,
the F word.
My channel is not safe for work, I would say. What
Well,
the
it's
hell?
Rumble. It's
Save
Rumble.
corrupt? Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, hopefully. Okay, good. I realize why that happened. So on Friday night I was playing Fallout 4 and the power went out. And yeah, so X-Ray Girl just dropped out of Friday Night Tights spontaneously. And the internet was down in our area too, so we couldn't even really contact anyone until hours later. But oh no. Yeah, so we went to bed really early, and that's why I woke up at like 4 a.m. and started streaming because I was like, hey, well, I got nothing going on right now, and I'm awake because I went to bed at like 6 p.m.
Yeah. fucking power goes out for me once a month. It's just
Oh
a
man,
thing.
that sucks.
Well, it's because I have a lot of heat lamps in my basement. Like I have reptiles,
Oh, okay.
so it just kind of goes out occasionally. I'm afraid to have if that happens on stream, I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah, I
annoying?
mean, like, yeah, there's nothing you can do about it when it
I
does.
know.
It's like, okay, well, power's out. Like, I was like, okay, all we got to do is check the breaker. If the breaker isn't flipped, it's not us. It's the, power lines or something. And it
Yeah.
was also a gigantic snowstorm yesterday, so
Right. Well, you're you're in a totally different part of the world than I am. Um, it didn't snow here,
yeah,
but it
yeah,
was
we
very
we
cold.
deal with snow. We deal with a lot of snow this time.
Mhm.
What the hell? Aw, Fallout 4 just crashed. Bethesda, why you gotta be Bethesda?
Bethesda is I did you watch the Todd Howard interview with Lex
Yeah, it was
Friedman?
great. The Lex Friedman one. The
Yeah.
only thing I don't like is that he did kind of preface that he's like cool with Starfield being 30 FPS, and I was like, oh no, don't.
Oh, right.
No, no, Todd.
um,
I mean, I'm gonna play it on a PC, so I'll get it to 60 one way or another. But
right.
that it would make me a little sad about, say, for example, the Steam Deck performance is likely not going to be fantastic if it's shooting for 30 FPS on like PS5 or not PS5 on Xbox Series X. But I'm hoping that he meant just for Series S or
Yeah.
Wait, is Starfield Xbox One as well?
It's exclusive. Oh, I don't know.
No, but is it Xbox One
I
or only Series?
I don't know. I hope it's just Series X. But
Well, I mean, there's nothing that is only Series X. Some performance modes are exclusive to the
I just don't
model,
like when
but
they have to
every
cater to prior gens. It's really annoying.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's as bad as I don't think it's as bad as it needs to be.
You don't think it's holding
But
them back?
often, sorry.
You don't think it's holding them back by having to?
No, I don't think it necessarily needs to, because
Okay.
I think the problem is they want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to release it on the previous gen, and they also want the people who are on PS4 to be able to play it and be like, "Oh my god, these graphics are fucking crazy."
Yeah.
And I think that the thing they got to do is, oh shit, what? This is crashing again? What the hell's going on? Fallout. But anyways, the thing that they should be targeting is the best possible gameplay experience. Like almost going back to the era where the Nintendo Wii version of a game was,
Yeah.
not the same thing that was coming out on PS3 and 360. They should maybe kind of do that sort of thing, like being like, hey, the settings of this are going to be so much lower that it's not really going to look like the same experience.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be there and it's functional if you want to play it, but we do recommend playing it on the newer hardware if you have access to it. That being said, I understand the business demand to release on the previous console. I just think that they like the industry right now in particular seems to still be too obsessed with graphics and not
Right.
gameplay, and it sucks because video games didn't used to be that way. It was almost better when we weren't approaching near photorealism with every game that came out, but every game kind of how it was pretty good at the same time, as far as the gameplay was the reason you would buy a game, not the visuals. And
Yeah.
then the PS3 360 era happened, and all of a sudden graphics became ultra important. And yeah, not crazy about it. I kind of wish it didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get off. I have to chat. By the way, it's been fun.
Oh man,
It's been fun chatting about video games with you guys. No, I heard you. No, I heard you. I was just
okay.
distracted. I was browsing Twitter. I was checking stuff.
No, my mute button was on. I was like, wait, what the hell?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I heard you. I
That's
just heard
weird
everything
that
you
you were
said.
able to hear me. Huh, strange.
That's funny. Well, at least I heard what you were talking about, like the, Xbox stuff. But
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not coming through like my webcam mic. Like, do I sound
You sound
terrible or
fine.
do I sound okay? Okay, cool.
I think it's fine. Well, chat. I'm sorry that you guys didn't win, but I'm gonna do more giveaways. Um, I'm gonna do more giveaways. I'll do a New Year's giveaway. I'll do a I'll have a bunch of like I said, I have 24 weeks lined up with content for my stream. This is called Lofty Lounge, by the way, Mark. I settled on a name for my stream.
Yeah, that's a good name.
It's not a bad name. Lofty
Well, I
Lounge.
mean, that makes sense with every single time I've ever been on stream with you. We sound like we're just kind of hanging out, and
True.
it's nice.
It's just a loungy time. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm gonna go get more
Yeah, Merry
eggnog alcohol and get a little bit tipsy. And maybe
if you wanna pull out a wild card this year, because everyone's expecting all the bros at family movie time to pull out Die Hard, be the guy who suggests Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon
Lethal Weapon
or
also
American
a Christmas.
Psycho.
Yeah, or American Psycho. Time honored Christmas classic, American Psycho.
I ate some of their brains. Oh man, let's see Paul Allen's card.
Yeah.
Look at that off-white coloring, the subtle thickness of it.
Oh god, that
one
is
of the most
best
quotable movies, man.
It's the best meme template of all time. Is him looking at Paul Allen's business card.
I gotta okay. This is what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna do this. Drunk Lofty stream New Year's Eve. It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
I might have a rotation of guests on. I might bring on people if they want to come on. Maybe you can make an appearance, Mark. I'm not sure what's going on yet.
Yeah, I think X-Ray Girl and I might be doing a similar thing. So maybe we'll pop into Discord or something and combine stream for a little.
We'll do a little cheers. We'll do a shot together, and then I also want to have Camelot and see who else I can get on too.
Yeah,
but the point is,
Camelot actually came up on. I was on Sheep City and Horror Amarado's stream, and we were talking about working at GameStop because both Sheep City and I did, and apparently Camelot is the GameStop expert. As far as like having all the dirt on him.
Of course he is. Of course. But I'm gonna, like I said, the point I'm trying to make is drunk Lofty streams can get kind of wild. I don't know. I made some. Every time I get drunk, I regret my decision, and then I go back and watch some of the stream. I don't remember. Some of the stuff's really funny. I'm not gonna lie. So I posted on Twitter just to roast myself. Like the one time I was talking about some girl that I had a crush on or something. It was so fucking dumb. But anyway, yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, we're gonna have a New Year's. Everybody else, you better be drinking with me.
Oh, I will absolutely be
you guys
drinking on New Year's.
Yep. And then we'll talk about movies. We'll talk about. I'll do some American Psycho reenactments. I don't know. I'll just do random. I'll just be random the whole night. It'll be funny.
Do you like Huey Lewis and the News?
Yeah. Oh man, I can't remember that whole entire quote, but it's so brilliant. The fuck is it again? I gotta read this quick. It's so fucking funny.
American Psycho was directed by a woman too. It's one of those things that it never gets brought up when people are like, "Oh yeah, we need more female directors that will blend a female voice."
Mary
it's
Harron.
Well, American Psycho, yeah, Mary Harron. And it's American Psycho is one of the most overtly masculine movies ever made. And it's a female director, and no one ever talks about it because no one really cared. It's just, no, she did great. She did a good job.
There's a lot.
It doesn't really matter that she's a woman.
Right. I mean, Sofia Coppola is a pretty good, female director. Lost in Translation.
Catherine Bigelow's
pretty good.
Strange Days would be the one I'd recommend watching from her. It's
Yeah.
a fantastic movie, and it doesn't get brought up nearly enough. Basically, the brain dances in Cyberpunk are Strange Days is a movie about those. It's
Right.
cool stuff. Replaying memories and with like perfect sensory replication. So like is like the best way to explain it is it like revolutionizes the porn industry because actually people wear these like EEGs, like an electroencephalogram, like brain scanner to like
Right.
record their memories and then have
It's
sex
wild.
with a really hot like hooker or something, and then sell that memory to other people to like replay.
It's wild.
It's yeah, it's crazy stuff. And then like it gets into this era, like people start selling murders and bank robberies and things. It's pretty
Right.
wild.
That gets into American
Ray
Psycho
Fiennes is
territory.
the star, and Tom Sizemore is also in it.
I like Ray Fiennes.
And Angela Bassett.
Ray Fiennes was so fucking good in Schindler's List. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
As
Oh wait,
Amon
no,
Goth.
that's Liam Neeson.
No. Ray Fiennes was Amon Goth, right? He was the Nazi.
Oh shit, yeah.
He was the one who was like, "I pardon you."
I haven't seen Schindler's List in probably 15 years or so. Like it's been a
he's
long
brutal.
time.
He is brutal in that movie. That's a great movie. Yeah.
I do remember liking it quite a bit. It's very like, well, obviously, it's quite sad.
that was Spielberg in his prime, right? He was, right after Saving
Yeah.
Private Ryan, Jurassic Park. That was the 90s. He was doing some epic shit in the 80s, obviously.
Yeah.
70s.
Even in the early 2000s, I think
Yes.
Minority Report is one which doesn't get brought up nearly enough.
Bad.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, War of the Worlds too. I really like that.
War of the Worlds has some problems that I can understand really bothering people, mostly in regards to Justin Chatwin being alive.
Yeah, I know.
Like that one's really
likes-
tough to get over. Whereas Minority Report, I think it's pretty solid. There's not a lot of things you can poke holes in Minority.
Well,
Report.
I
mean,
agree.
like it's a sci-fi movie, so obviously there's suspension of disbelief required. But
Yeah.
I think it's a very well constructed movie. Whereas War of the Worlds, there's lots of great aspects to it, but I think it also has a few
also
more issues than
nothing like the book, sadly.
Oh yeah, but I mean the books that would be difficult to directly adapt.
It would. Well, all right, chat. I'm going to leave you with a farewell Christmas quote. Excuse me, I almost choked on a fucking Cheerio. Ooh, almost died. What'd I say? Oh, I'm gonna chat. Merry Christmas. I'm just before I log off here, I'm gonna leave you with a very, very Merry Christmas quote from none other than Patrick Bateman himself. I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane? Oh wait, one more. Okay, hold on. Well, he was probably a closet homosexual who did a lot of cocaine. You know, that whole Yale thing. Dude, some of his social commentary shit is so funny. It's so funny.
Yeah, because it's funny. The premise that's like, wait, is that a Yale?
The Yale thing. Oh, it's so great.
Known? Like, why haven't I heard of that?
It's great, man. Well, we're gonna do more of those. Tune back in, guys. New Year's Eve. I'm gonna try to do a stream, and we're gonna have some eggnog, alcohol, and we'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me.
Maybe I'll make myself
Mark.
specialty coffee or something.
Do it. Pour some Baileys into a coffee or something.
Indeed. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not an eggnog guy, but I do like alcoholic coffee.
Awesome, dude. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Yep. Flaccid, I appreciate you joining. Redfield, Green Tea. Blaine, thank you for being here, Blaine. I don't even you guys were here the whole time. Wow. I appreciate it. And thank you, Fiend. Once again, I'll hit you up on Twitter. You're gonna get your Shunli art print. And